Yeah.
You guys are tuned in to episode 66. I almost fucking forgot again.
For me too.
I was like, wait, because it's supposed to be 67. The Realiversary.
The Realiversary.
Of the Lyrical Fix Podcast with your host, Sade.
And Kid Pro. Yo, can we have a fucking round of applause or gunshots or whatever, fireworks or some celebratory?
Can you even hear them if I do it?
Hell no, but I'm gonna imagine that I can.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll add it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'll add it right here. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Fucking, I still have to configure this entire new laptop. It's so annoying.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
What music?
Sorry.
I just did the applause. That was it.
I was just imagining there was. Oh my god. So, just want to say this is a Realiversary. It's kind of an inside joke between Sade and I, but for those that know, if you've been following the show, today marks the real 1 year anniversary of the gang. We'll leave it at that. With that being said, you can find us at the Lyrical Fix Pod on the IG. Make sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe so you can check this on. Oh my god, I messed up everything. It's been like a week and a half now, and I messed up the whole thing.
It honestly feels like a month, and I miss you so much.
I miss you too. We have. There's been there's technical difficulties all around, and we haven't been able to get. We missed a week. But yeah, and well, you see how I messed up my whole thing. I forgot what to say.
So start. Do you remember it? I don't remember.
At the Lyrical Fix Pod IG. Make sure you catch us on Apple, Audio Mac, Anchor, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe. Give us those 5-star ratings. Keep us hot out on these podcast streets. Mm-hmm. That felt good. I said that in a couple weeks. And yeah, here we are. We're zooming it up again. I thought we were done with Zoom. I had to reinstall this shit on the laptop. And
yeah, sorry.
Here we are. No, it's okay. It is what it is. But
yeah,
here we are.
People wonder why we're Zooming again. Well, we missed last week not because of my birthday. I was fully ready to record on my birthday. I already knew it for like months in advance. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm recording an episode on my birthday, whatever. But I got sick maybe 2 days before my birthday.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not COVID sick, though. I'm like still a little congested. It was just the cold. That was it. Just a lot of phlegm and shit going on.
Phlegmy Shug.
Did you say Phlegmy?
Yeah, Phlegmy. Phlegmy Shug.
Nice. Well, we're not making that a name.
No, I'm dead. Just it could be.
Yeah, so I still like feel it and I hate it. Ugh, it's gross. But anyway, so I celebrated my birthday with like our Friendsgiving thing on that Friday before. Got super blackout drunk, which was amazing until the next day when I realized that I can't snap back out of a drunken night anymore because I'm getting so close to 30. It sucks.
Creeping up.
So, oh my god, it's like each day, I mean, like each hungover day just gets worse and worse. And this past one, I was at work. Like, I'm at my table. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. I got you. On the corner like this. Like, I round the corner to, like, where the drinks are and shit. And I'm just like, everybody's
the recovery
fucking
time
laughing.
Takes a little longer.
Oh, my God. My GM is cracking up. And because he saw me in the corner, like, sitting somewhere. He's like, you okay? And I'm like, nah. And he laughed. He's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm getting too old to drink. I can't do this. So he starts laughing and he's like, shit, wait till you get to my age and you have kids. He's like, this shit is worse. I'm over here. Like, I just want to scream at my daughter, but she's too young and I don't want to scare her. So I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone. So yeah, everybody's making fun of me that night. And then a couple of days later, I got sick from probably being outside so much outside the greenhouse smoking. So honestly, that's what it was. And then Sunday also didn't help when we were like doing our shots outside.
You were doing the shot? Wow.
So I don't know, because I was outside a lot. Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I was outside the greenhouse like half that time, and then for when we did our shots for Kid Nova. and the podcast that you have that video though, so you got that. And then trying to think what else. And then the main reason though, why like that was why we skipped a week. But now why we skipped, you know, like I mean not why we skipped, but why we're doing this quarantine is because Juan has an idiot friend who exposed us to COVID. So I tested negative. We both tested negative. We're good. But you know, it was. I mean, I had no symptoms at all, like whatsoever. And when I told the lady, like, she's just like, "Oh, like you're perfectly fine." Like, you know, she's like, "I mean, it's good to get tested, but if you don't have symptoms by now because of how many days like from the exposure," she was like, "You're fine." Yeah. Besides the fact that because asymptomatic, actually, I thought it was common. It's not that common to be asymptomatic. Because I was like, you know, maybe I'm asymptomatic, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, that's not that common, though. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, I thought it was like a 50-50 thing. It must not be then.
That's what I thought.
I see. I'm not a health expert. I don't even know where I would have heard that information to begin with.
I don't know. Maybe I looked at, I don't know. I think maybe I just assumed because I honestly don't know. Whatever.
But, you sound clear, at least. I'll give
that's
you that.
Good. Like I think I more like feel it. Like, you know, when it's like the later state, like you feel it like all like in there.
So you start talking like this.
I feel yeah. Like
you got any games on your phone?
I used to have a friend like that. Arnold. Yeah, that can behind you. I used to have a friend like that. His M's would come out like B's. Like we went to Burger King one time and he asked for honey mustard at the drive-thru window. It was like, I mean, he's like, "Can I get some extra honey mustard?" And we like, bro, calm the fuck down. We'll get that shit for you. Yeah, you get flamey like that. It's just annoying. But
I hate it. I hate that shit. But,
it's the worst, man. The winter shit. Yeah,
that's been my week though.
That's been your week.
That's my birthday was kind of shitty. Besides that really great night.
Birthday.
I heard you was wilding outside.
Was I wilding like that?
Enough that you almost changed plans on us for Sunday.
Oh, that wasn't outside. That was well, like outside. You mean like
that was at the party?
Yeah. I do not. That was me leaving. So apparently, like listeners, I made plans, but it was while I was blacked out, so I don't remember making those plans. So when I got a message, I just looked at Pro like, okay, maybe you did it. Like, no, you weren't there. I just assumed, all right, maybe Pro made these plans, and then we both just looked at each other like, wait, then who made these plans? And it was me. And then I found out through Juan that it was me.
We had thank God Juan was there to confirm.
But yeah, he was like, you were saying bye for a half hour, and I love you guys so much.
Yeah, Juan was dead ass. Juan was dead ass a big part of the last episode we had.
Yeah, no, he was. But what was it? I forgot. But no, I'm just happy. Like the next time we went back a few days later to the greenhouse because Albie was saying how much food that she had left over. And I didn't really eat while I was there. I was just focused on like drinking. I had ate like before we went. I didn't think she was gonna have that much fucking food. So then when I went, I'm like, she's like, eat. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm here to drink. I was like, you should know that. So me and her got super fucking lit. You know how she is. She passed out. I didn't even know because I was up the whole time being happy and shit.
Right.
But I had told her, I'm like, oh, like I'll stop by the house and get food. We get there. Then all of a sudden, Juan tells me, like me and Juan went over to the greenhouse. Then all of a sudden he tells me, he was like, you're taking more. I don't understand why you're taking more food back home. I'm like, we have food at home. Why didn't you just tell me that instead of me coming here to grab more fucking food? And then Saint was like, yeah, I packed you a plate. I'm like, you did? I was like, and then he was, because LB bragged about her banana pudding. She was like, don't worry, I'm going to make sure there's enough for you. So she apparently did send some back with me. I just didn't remember. So I had it in my fridge the entire time, didn't know. And it wasn't that. It was just like I went there on Monday after like our meeting and shit. So I'm like, wait, I already have banana pudding. Saint snatches back the banana pudding. Like, fuck out of here. You're not getting more. I was like, I didn't know.
He was trying to sneak some more banana pudding in there.
Yeah, he was like, I just assumed, because I don't know. I think he said, like, I just assumed you guys finished it all. So you just wanted more food. I'm like, no, I didn't know. And then Mom was like, no, she didn't even touch the food. She doesn't even know it's there. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you tell me this when I said, hey, LB says she has mad food. Do you want to go grab some? Why would you agree to that if we already have food? So, I don't know. I don't know. But I had to check with Saint. I'm like, hey, so I just want to make sure because if somebody was that, because if, I don't know how to, well, fuck it, I'll say it. Because if somebody that was at the party, I just want to make sure. I was going to try to like be like, oh, there's people. No, it's just the one person. I'm like, I didn't like get angry or like, you know, get all nasty. He was like, no, you were just, he laughed at me because I said it. And then he's like, no, you were just happy. You were smiling, laughing, like you were chill. I was like, oh, okay, good. Good. Sometimes I can get mean when I'm drunk. Just want to make sure.
Oh my God. I'm glad you had a good time.
Oh man, it's super lit. And then I got myself this laptop for my birthday.
Hey.
It's just so pretty.
Yeah.
Can't stop staring at it. It's a little smaller than it's like 2 inches smaller than the last one, than Juan's laptop that I was using. But it's so much nicer. And it's like that space gray. The shit looks black. It's like charcoal.
Oh shit, can't wait to see that.
So pretty. I want to put stickers on it, but it's so shiny and new, I don't.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'd wait a couple years before I do that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a cover, put stickers on the cover, and then I can just choose to be like, I'm gonna take this off or not. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to thank you. Now I guess that conclude our week.
Oh yeah,
but I want to thank you for introducing me to Clubhouse. I heard about it. I wasn't trying to get into the hype. But let me tell you, after just I think 2 hours since you.
Yeah, we've only been on there for a couple hours. Well, like so you first mentioned, like, I mean, me and you knew about Clubhouse because like JVP, and then I would like that night, not the party night, but the next night when I was just chilling with SW, Villa and them were like talking about Twitter and this and that, and B's been trying to get me back on Twitter, so I was like, fuck it. So I went back to Twitter, and I've been seeing everybody, FOMO, everybody on Twitter talking about Clubhouse. So you just feel like you're left out of the joke. Mm-hmm. You're just like, wait, what's going on? So today I finally I'm like, you know what? Let me just see what this is about. So I got the app, and then I saw there's like the waiting list, which I heard about. Mm-hmm. And then 2 seconds later, that's when somebody like let me in. Shout out to Nova Soprano. Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
I'm like, I thought you froze for a second.
Shout out to Sade, because I'm in now. I mean,
so yeah, Nova Soprano like really got that shit hooks me up, because I that surprised the fuck out of me. I thought I was gonna have to wait like months, and then I guess like he like co-signed. I see it as like a co-sign when they what do they call it on the app?
What, invite?
I don't know. No, it's not the invite.
Administrator?
No, it's something else. I don't know. But
invitee? You're killing me now.
No, it's something on the profile. Like when you go to your profile, at the end of it, you'll see me. Like the bottom, you'll see it's
nominated.
Nominated. I'm like, why is I saw with an A? Like, I guess so he nominated me, so he probably got, because he has my number. I popped up on his shit, and then it's like, oh, it's like, this person, whatever.
Yeah, I just like the fact that you just, because all it is a fucking chat room. Just go into a chat room where someone famous might be talking, or it's an
that's amazing.
It's an interesting topic. Like there was one that said gardening tools ain't shit.
Yeah, I peeped that one. That was funny.
There's another one called
that's
Spicy Questions.
That's later tonight, right? Or that's right now?
I thought it's later. Like I think a couple days from now. You're right. It was like post dated.
Oh yeah, because they have the schedule to go.
But it's crazy. This is like the next level to like podcasting. in a sense.
Pretty much. So it like, remember when we were talking about it to, what is it called? To Yost. I almost said Nova Soprano. To Yost. And then he was like, well, what is this about? And we were explaining to him and Nina, like, it's pretty much like an AOL, like old school, like chat room
yeah.
and like discussion forum, but it's like this now. So, and then like I think it really depends on which chat you're in, like which room you're in. It's kind of like, okay, because this one right now that I can kind of listen to is like a podcast. The last few rooms that we've both been in have been like podcasts. Most of the time, yeah.
It's like a live podcast feel. You know, you have to be there at a specific time when the shit's going down.
Yeah. And then they have the music reviews, which the experience you told me about off air is the same experience that I had that I was going to mention. So this is one girl that I go into it. It's the A&R thing, the A&R group.
I think. Hold on, go ahead. No, say your story. I got one. I heard a female as well. Go ahead.
So it's the A&R one that I go into that I've been in and out all day. And then I'm listening because some of the songs are really good. Some of them were, whatever. So there's one girl, she's talking, she's from Baltimore. Then they play her song. And it's, I actually kind of did like the song. I like the beat more. Something about her voice, or maybe like, I liked her voice. She needs to work on it and deliver it better. I can't explain it. But then the song cuts. And the moderator just goes, or like there's a few of them. One of them just goes, "Yeah, I wasn't feeling that." And
shit!
I literally just like, cause like I'm doing the notes for the episode, and I'm looking, I'm like, well, damn, like okay, like that was. And he was like, that was very. He's like, it's not that like it's a bad song, but this is something I can hear Erykah Badu on, but she would do it uniquely and in her own way, and not for nothing a lot better. I was like, well, fuck. Like she kind of did have a little bit like Erykah Badu, not vibes, but her voice. But it just wasn't, when like you hear a singer sing and it's like you can tell they're kind of talented, but they don't take care of their voice. They don't know how to sing correctly.
Right.
It's like that. It's like how it's like how there's ghostwriters who can't rap.
Yeah.
So it's in that sense. So that's how I saw it. I was just
that's a thing too. That's definitely a thing.
What were you gonna say?
I know that I heard one. I think it was in that same room. There was like a lot of people from the UK there. So there's one girl who was doing R&B. It's my brand new song. This is my brand new joint. Just want to let you guys check it out.
Yeah.
Fun, isn't it? So he plays the song, and as soon as it ends, one of the guys was there. Is like, yeah, that's a melody that Tory Lanez used already, but whatever. And then as soon as she replied, he just went. He went. All right, let's go on to the next one. That was it. God. They didn't say if it was good or not. It's like, yeah, that sounds like something that Tory Lanez already used. She said, what? All right, we're gonna move on. Like that, brutal. Another guy I heard, he was bragging about how he works with like NBA stars to help improve their agility or their shooting or some shit, whatever. He's like, but they always said I should, pursue my music career. So here's my song. Plays like a minute of the song. The guy, the judge or whoever says, yeah, man, not for nothing. You're just gonna have to stay and keep doing what you're doing. And go back to your regular job. Like, hey, brutal in there. There's a lot of people that are working. I mean, but to those people, I also heard some good ones that was like, yo, give me math or hit me up on IG. I'm gonna throw you on this playlist, blah, blah, blah. So I heard some good stuff in there.
I kind of wonder if it'd be good for you, even if it's like to try it.
I don't know. I've heard everything I heard in there that was worthwhile was R&B. Like they trashed on hip hop regardless of who you were.
Were any of the hip hop songs good?
It depends on who you ask. It's real subjective. Like I heard, I didn't hear any super lyrical shit. I heard more like Little Baby, the Baby type lane shit, and that's hard for me to judge. I don't know how you even judge that.
But that's probably why they trashed it.
Possibly.
I think that's why they trashed it.
But
it makes sense.
to me, and I hate to be that guy, but it's like a lot of music sounds the same. I've realized it, like, but it's like how you judge it. How do you say what's good and what's whack? Like a lot of it sounds the same. I don't know how you judge it. I just know
that's
when
probably
I
why
hear
they didn't get like an actual good judging. Like they didn't get a good judgment.
no, but I will
Because
say
it all
that
sounds all the same.
yeah, I will say just for me, just from what I heard, and I haven't heard a lot of that style of music, but Little Baby is like the bar. Like every time I hear it, people say he's got the best album in that genre, that little subgenre of music. He's got the best album. So like I put him like with everybody else. Like if you're not as good as him or sounding as good as him, I don't bother.
I feel like Lil Baby has been able to. I haven't listened to a lot of his music, but from what I have heard, I did actually like it.
Yeah.
Not that he's like bridging gaps or anything like that, but kind of like he's able to like do the lyrical shit, but in this new format that people haven't been able to actually be lyrical in. Not even that they've been able to, they just either aren't lyrical at all, or they just don't try, or they just don't give a fuck because it's a vibe. But he actually is saying something. So I think he's able to like kind of break through that where he is a type of a sound, but people respect him and hold him at a higher level.
Oh yeah, I can see that. And now I'm starting to understand the music a little more now. The more I listen to it, because I've just been like just checking it for research purposes.
Yeah,
it's like these are songs that aren't even up to 3 minutes long, but there's no shortage of rapping in these songs. It may not be anything that's like, mind blowing, but it's constant rapping. So I'm like, by the time the 3 minutes are up, it's like, oh shit! I was like, that felt like an 8-minute song. Like the shits be really quick too. Like it's something that's interesting that I've seen from those songs. I get why they're so short now. I wouldn't want to hear 5 minutes of that shit. I'm straight with like 2.5.
Yeah, I feel like just rapping, like the days of like long tracks, not even for the casual fan, but even for myself, the days of long, like super long tracks, like over 5 minutes of rapping, I'm not for it.
But if it's done differently, like the way like a Black Thought, or Royce, or Joe Budden would do it, where it's like instrumentation, they're singing.
Yeah.
Like
if they're okay like that, like
vibe. Yeah.
To say, but if it's just
if it's a Little Baby track,
rapping,
I can't hear a 5-minute Little Baby track. That's not gonna make any sense to me.
But regardless, if it's literally just rapping, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't know.
Like if there's not,
I learned that myself.
Yeah, but I can't. Like I have been able to do it. I've listened to like Joe Budden go on and on and on, no hook. I've heard Roy, I've heard all of them, and again, I love it. If I was like in like a nostalgic mood, I go back to it. But now I can't. I don't know if like the industry has conditioned me that way, or maybe it's because my ear. I mean, like I do listen to hip hop and shit, but my ear's been going more towards R&B lately, especially lately. So, I mean, like
No, it's happening. You're not wrong. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I think we are being conditioned because I think we talked about this before. Like the standard on these new beats is now it's no longer 16 bars; it's now 12. So like they're writing a lot less. They're saying a lot less. Like there's no space to really say something meaningful.
No, like I just anything like that's a 10-minute track, like a freestyle track, I can't do.
Like niggas used to like quote punchlines. Now we quote ad libs.
And well, it's like certain people. It's certain things. People will do like some. Well, there's not that many punchlines. You can't really say that.
That's what this rap.
They're not non-existent.
The line, the content might be there, even though it's like whatever, repetitive and shit. But there's no line, there's no hot line that nigga might say that can be said in a rap.
Yeah, but I almost feel like that's like casual fan type shit. Like but like I know I personally like if there's not a hook, if there's no space like to breathe, like I can listen to a long song, but I need space to like breathe within it for me to be able to just like, so it's not a fucking slap in the face or a 5-minute slap in the face.
Yeah,
So,
all these tracks was just rapping. It's weird.
Well, it's not weird. I wouldn't say it's weird. I personally can't do it. I need something else. So that's why you're getting a lot of like shout out to Trip. Like Trip, who has like, if it's his shit when he just raps, he'll do like 2 minutes. But then that's why people complain. They're just like, that's it? What was everything else? Technically, I mean, I'll give it to you, Trip. Technically, yeah, you just rapped your ass off for like 2.5 minutes, so I'll take it. But it is short. Like he'll rap his ass off for like 1.5 to 2 minutes. I'm trying to think of the average of the tracks that he'll send me. It's usually like 2.5. 2.5. So yeah, so like he just rapped his ass off. But that's why everybody's like, that's it.
But that's a different type. That's a different type of rapping. I'm talking about the little baby type rapping, where it's just it's hard to explain. I don't have a genre for it. I think we just called it vibe before. But like,
would he be considered vibe?
Nah, because he's actually pretty good when you break his shit down.
No, I don't
he's
think
not that bad.
He wouldn't be considered vibe. I have to actually listen because I can't even remember his voice right now.
Yeah, he's not that bad, and his voice too. Like his voice just works for those types of beats.
Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of him, so I can't. I was speaking on like actual rapping, like rap. Yeah, no, I because I like hooks. I like breaks, even if there's no actual hook, and it's like, let's say a part of the beat that comes in that can literally just break the verses. Like there's space between the verses that I can do. But like I literally mean full on rap. What's been going on with you the past, I guess, 2 weeks?
What going on with me the past 2 weeks? Besides learning about this beautiful Clubhouse app.
I have set so many reminders in my calendar. I can't wait.
Kid Nova has been my focus. That's literally it. I have nothing to say.
I'm very excited.
Nothing to offer, really. It's been dad life, and I don't want to keep boring y'all with stories of my kids. The school finally figured out that they should probably close back up and just go virtual.
That's good.
I don't know why they felt the need to keep it going. They thought I commended them for being one of the first school districts to shut down in safety of the kids.
But I haven't heard that many school districts shutting down.
Right. And that was at the beginning. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're going to open up. I'm like, why? Everybody else is closed. Why y'all want to open back up? But they did.
Wait, hold on. You mean like it's like when he first went back, right?
That's right. No, when this first happened back in March. Yeah. Like they were one of the first school districts to shut down. I commended them for that. But then they opened back up early and like, all right, we're going to do this. And then they were even saying, we're going to take it a step further, going to phase 2. We're going to bring more kids in, and have more kids together and combine the classrooms. And in the process of this, my kid got his teacher switched halfay.
He talks about that.
Because he had a great teacher, guy. Was a young dude, younger than me. Like, and my kid liked him a lot. And then that sucked. And now all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're going to take a step back. We're just going to finish the school year or finish the calendar year at home. I'm like, whatever, you fucking assholes. So I'm dealing with that. So he's back home doing the virtual. And that's it. And just working on this when I get the free time, really. Trying to get feature verses in, trying to make sure cover art is done.
You motherfucking features have like 2 weeks, just saying.
The cover art, the logos, the content we're trying to put together.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the promo run.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about vocal samples. I gotta make a trip out to Yosa's one more time to just film. I don't even know what.
Oh yeah, we have to do that. We have so much shit more to do.
And that's gonna have to be next week.
It has to be
next weekend. So
I don't think I'm doing it.
Nah, I'm clearing it out for you. So I'm clearing out my schedule for you.
Oh, I thought you were like clearing the way you said it the first time was like, no, because I said, do I have anything to do? And you're just like, I'm clearing it for you. Like, okay, damn. We have game night. There's game night at Greenhouse Friday, and then that Sunday, nah. That Saturday I probably work. I probably work Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna go to the greenhouse after. But yeah, we have mad shit to do, and then I'm gonna hit up some people for the promo run afterward, like the post promo run.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited, especially that last verse you sent me.
Yeah. Thank you. I wasn't sure if you liked that. I was like, I'll send it to her. Why not?
Oh no, I'm a fucking nerd. Hell yeah, I loved it. Yeah. But yeah, we have to do. I have to send in a voice note that I was supposed to do earlier, but I got tied up with Clubhouse. And then we got to start doing the voice notes for Kid Nova, and then whatever, we'll talk about it off air.
Which I found, I reached out to a friend who I'd done music with. Shout out to my boy Mickey Jags. Got an amazing speaking voice. I wanted to see if he would provide something for it. I'm waiting for him to send it in, but I'm going to send it to you, and then we'll discuss and see if that's worth it. Something for like the beginning of one of the songs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like is one of the clips that we had talked about we're going to do?
Yeah, I also told him to improvise a little bit on some shit just to see what he could do, just to have something different and see if it works. Just have something extra. So once that's in, I'll send that over to you. I'm hoping it's dope. I said, hey, if it's good, we'll use more of it.
Oh, okay. So then you're not doing any. We'll talk off air.
Oh no, I'm still doing shit. I just wanted to see what we could get.
This changes everything.
Extra, no, just a little extra content. You never know, something might work.
I got you.
Wanted to see what's up.
All right, and then
he's actually doing something else, non-related, but I'll send that to you as well to see if it'll work, if it makes sense.
And then we got to do the cover art and all that good shit. Well, we're waiting on it.
There's so
Did you get to see it or no? The cover art.
Was that sent in?
Huh?
No.
Wait, what? No. It's not. I'm not making the cover art.
I know. No, I know you're not making it. Was it sent?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, I thought you.
No.
You made it sound like it was already sent, and you're asking me if I saw it.
No. I because I'm just doing the last. I'm doing like the little stuff on, like know, the details afterward. I'm like the second wave, but like the first, I don't know.
No, I have not seen anything yet. I figured it would have been posted in the
group
chat.
I thought I heard you mention something like that. That's what I was like, am I still recording?
No. I was asking more so about like what we're doing with the back cover track listing. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, I asked that. I asked that in the group chat and nobody answered. But then, no. It was like 10 minutes later. Then you asked about the track list.
I must have missed it. Everybody talking at once.
No, it was because they got so jumbled. It was funny because I was thinking, I'm like, should I ask about the track list? Because nobody even answered me, and I really want to know what we're doing for it. And then as soon as I was about to say something about it, then you brought it up. I was like, okay, never mind. He got that covered. Yeah. But I'm
thinking about that too. But that's really more so for like
the logo's been picked, so we're good.
Love that logo. We fucking got a logo. Fucking Sade is fucking awesome, bro.
That was the easiest one too. I was telling B, I'm like, I just came up with 4 different logos, and of course they picked the easiest one. That I just went through nothing. I'm like, damn, like I didn't even have to go through all that trouble.
That's really all it takes sometimes. I mean, don't act like we don't appreciate the other one.
I know. No, but
I don't even know how you did it.
Because I just got so invested because I haven't made logos in a very long time. And I just missed graphic designing and all that shit, like just making stuff. So I literally just went balls to the wall. I just went crazy. There was actually I probably made about 7 logos.
Really?
But I showed you guys like 3, and then I think I showed you 2, and then I'm like, you know what? I can't decide. I'll add these 2 to it.
I love it. I was already messing around with it on my editing app. I threw it on the video, one of the videos that we have, just to see what it would look like. Put it in the bottom corner and shit.
Nice.
Fuck around with it.
We actually have to do your own logo, but we'll get to that.
But my own logo, what do you mean? We already have it.
1111 or whatever fucking name you decide.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still debating on the name. We'll see. Yeah.
Let me know next year when you decide one.
All right, and we are back. So check this out. This nerdy motherfucker over here. I don't know, depending on the editing. This motherfucker, can you believe? I think she's the only person in the world right now that has not yet viewed
See, I don't understand. Time out. Hold on. I don't understand how I am a nerd, but how am I nerdy for not seeing it yet? Because I've been holding out for the live reaction.
Touche.
Oh, okay.
We'll leave it at that. I would have
seen this right away.
I just jump at the chance to call you dork or nerd or dweeb.
You're right. All right, continue.
Anyways, yes, for these purposes, she held back on watching one of the biggest knockdowns of the year. Biggest knockout. Funniest knockouts of the year between Nate Robinson and Logan Paul. No, not Logan Paul. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
I forgot the Paul brothers. Yeah, Logan Paul. They motherfuckers with two first names always bother me. That's just weird. What was that one? That was on Home Improvement. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Tim Allen. You know, it's funny. Is it Tim? I think, yeah, Tim. I always want to say Tom, but it's definitely Tim. There's a manager at my job that whenever he wears the same like the flannel, but not even really flannel, but like the super tight striped shirt.
Yeah,
like where the not the shirt is tight, but like the stripes.
Yeah,
the red with this dark blue, whatever. So whenever he wears it, it's funny because I think he bought it just for Halloween to come in as Mr. Bounty, like the paper towels.
Yeah,
because we're just like, what are you? Like, it didn't hit me at first, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, are you Tim Allen? He's like, first off, fuck you. And he just picked up the paper towels and does the stance, and I'm like,
Ronnie, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Bronny paper towel guy.
I was like, that's not better, but okay. But he wears it every now and then, and I tell him like, you can just wear it for me. I was like, all right, Tim. And then he'll do the like he'll do the sound for me.
I just remember that shit. I forgot all about that.
I think it's so fucking funny. But yeah.
All right, yeah. Oh, so we don't get off topic. But yes, she did not see the knockout. So we wanted to do a live reaction. And being that we're zooming, I can see it while looking at her. She can see it, and we can all laugh at her together. And the best part about this clip is I was holding back off air. It's not just the knockdown, but it's the combination of Snoop Dogg's commentary here that really made
that part,
that much more enjoyable. And I really hope, because I heard that Snoop had a little hand in the ownership of this little deal with Triller. He had his, so it's a nice little money grab, nice little bag.
Oh, that I didn't know.
But he's definitely got a future in commentary if he ever wants to take it there. So absolutely, yeah, this is definitely worth the wait for Sade. So I'm gonna just check this live reaction along with everybody else. So whenever you're ready.
Oh man, seriously, the pressure. I didn't think of you.
No, I can't hear it, right?
Wait, no, yeah, you can't. But I'm gonna play it for like the video portion and audio. Oh no, it's not playing. The audio is not playing. Okay.
You eventually. Yeah, make him faint. There you go. Faint step. Oh, there's a feint from Jake. Oh, caught him. Oh, shit. My God. Lord have mercy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Snoop, talk about
he's like taking a nap.
Is he getting back up?
Let me stand. Wow, nothing funny about what's happening with Nate Robinson, but Snoop Dogg is singing.
It's funny.
He's trying to get Lord! Mamma mia, the problem child proving to be a big.
I want to see it again.
Oh, this is great. Oh, it's much better than I thought it was going to be. That's awesome.
Oh, shit. No, but like, what's his name going like, oh, this is not funny at all. But then you hear Snoop.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no, I can't. And then the singing. Oh, shit. Okay, no, I'm going to see it again. All right. Without Snoop, though. Because, like, he really went, like, bedtime. It reminded me of, when, like, kindergarten, when it's, like, nap time.
When
I worked at the YMCA and it was nap time and all the kids, like, the kids that were fake sleeping were like this. And they, like, start looking. But the way he went to scrap, again. He was literally scrapping, but it looked like when you see the street fights, like World Star.
Yeah.
When they just don't know how to fight.
That's how I went in, yeah.
He literally was like, and then down he went.
Like a cat fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went down pretty hard. Like his head really hit the bottom. Like his head hit the floor. Bounced off the floor.
He looked so pissed.
Yeah.
So pissed. But that almost looked like an attempt at a horrible street fight.
Yeah.
Where like it's like when they get mad and they're like, all right, like, and they're like he protected himself, but then decided to but it was like, no, like he kept himself too open. That was fucking horrible.
I agree.
I don't know who trained him, but no.
Right. That's people were saying like this guy obviously did not have enough time in the gym, didn't have enough time training. Like I'm sure they put him in with actual boxing trainers, but like this dude,
he didn't learn nothing.
Had been
he
training.
Didn't remember anything.
Yeah, he'd been training prior to this for years, for a couple of years now. He has actual boxing experience.
You talking about Nate?
No, the other guy.
I'm talking about Nate.
Oh, Nate did not. No, Nate did not. I mean, and he was saying before, like, I'm doing this for all athletes, for all NBA players everywhere. And then all the NBA players quickly took that back. Like, this guy does not represent us.
Yeah, they're like, no, you did do that for us. You did do that for us. That was pretty funny. Oh, that was amazing. That was worth waiting like 2-3 weeks for.
I think there was a funny exchange with Seth Curry online. Nate was like, yeah, I'm gonna make history tonight. Then after the fight, Curry replied back, is like, I see no lies.
No, I mean, honestly, he did make history.
Make history, yeah.
I think that was funny as hell.
And now his brother Logan Paul is going to have an exhibition match with Floyd Mayweather. That's happening. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's gonna be rough.
I'm telling you, man, these dudes ain't afraid. They gonna call out all these rappers. They'll call another athlete, and they better get in that fucking room with these boys and knock them out. They're gonna keep talking that shit. And what are they gonna do if they call out a gangster rapper and he say no? They're gonna call a gangster rapper pussy. I can see it.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
Imagine that.
I'm gonna text Juan to bring me a bottle of water because I ran out.
Get knocked out by Paul, brother.
Hold on. Ask him to bring me water, please. Okay. So anyway, that was amazing. That was amazing. I want to watch it again so bad.
You might as well. You might as well.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna leave that there. That was funny because all I had seen were the memes, and I kept hearing about like Snoop's comments.
Yeah. Like
in that, not really in person, but like actually seeing it and hearing it for myself. That was amazing. That was. Memes don't capture the hilariousness and just like amazingness of
the moment, the live moment, him hitting the ground, the Snoop reaction, because that was everybody's reaction. I mean, they were probably cursing. I would have been like, "Oh shit!
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord!"
No, oh shit! But people actually thought that Nate was gonna win. Like, remember when I had texted you? I was listening. Because, like, I stay behind on Joe Budden's podcast, like on all podcasts, really. I stay behind until we finish ours.
Right.
So it's like, okay, like I'll finish a week after we finish our episode. So since we skipped that week because I was sick. Yay, my water's here. Thank you, man. I love you. I love you long time. I'm thirsty as fuck. So anyway, because we skipped, I started listening, and it's the episode of them recording the night of the fight, and they're all talking about how Nate got it, and Jake Paul's getting his ass whooped, and I'm just thinking like, well, damn, that sucks. That's when I text you. I'm like, how the fuck? I mean, on paper, it doesn't sound right. It's an NBA player. The fuck does it? You don't necessarily know how to
when
fight.
You break down like how tall the actual NBA player is. Like, we all know he's a freak of nature as far as like a 5'6" guy is. You know what I mean? Guy can fucking dunk. He's a 3-time NBA dunk champion.
Wait, no, how tall is he?
I think he's like 5'6", 5'7".
It's not that tall though.
It's not tall at all.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused because I heard something about tall, and I'm
no, he's not tall at all. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, you're good. I'm like,
no, he's a freak of nature for what somebody at that height can do. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've seen him play a couple times.
Dude's like, he's built like, what I'm saying, stocky and has like amazing vertical leap, freak of nature athletically. But a boxing is a different type of beast.
Yeah, and you can't even just because even if you could fight, like say in the street, doesn't really mean you can actually box.
Oh, that's another thing too. Fighting in the street is a hell of a lot different than the actual rules of boxing. It's called the sweet science for a reason. Like there is a science behind this shit.
No, there is.
The way you turn your hips, the way you connect, the way you move and rotate your punches, everything matters.
Yeah. To me, like somebody on paper who, regardless of his height, can jump and leap that, like go crazy. I just automatically think, okay, well, this is kind of a sport where it's not about the stretching. It's more about like keeping yourself protected.
Yeah, absolutely.
And more about the punching. Yes. Well, not your thumbs out. God, no. Fucking break them shits.
I thought he was going to use his speed to his advantage, but, the dude he had the reach advantage. This is Paul I'm talking about. He had the reach advantage, had the height advantage, weight advantage, and experience.
Yeah, Nate did not reach for shit. He did have some speed to the ground. He had some speed. He had he had speed. He had like the fist of fury. It's funny. I call my mom Fist of Fury whenever she would get mad. Be like little Fist of Fury because she would punch really fucking quick. This bitch is fast. Like she'd fight me like some bitch off the street. Like she's fucking crazy. But like it's not like she wouldn't like hit us like chancleta. Like no, it was a punch. Like not in our face, but like our arm or whatever. But whenever it just reminded me that little clip of her because like she would just like that's what it seemed like. Like that's the speed to the floor and back to the floor. That was it. Like I just didn't see. Like I had heard about the fight, but it's also very sad time because I work at a bar where we can't play fights anymore. Right. There's no more fight nights. So it's depressing as fuck to think about like there's a fight tonight. Oh no, I'm not making like $400 tonight. Great. It hits hard. So that's why I try not to pay attention. I mean, obviously I knew about actually I didn't even get to see that. I want to see if I have any clips. I didn't even see. I heard about the Tyson fight. I mean, obviously I knew about the Tyson fight back then, but I heard about like them leaning on each other a lot. What was it say? Like Tyson seemed like he could keep going, but Jones is like kind of out of it already.
Well, I think Jones, everybody that was like tuning into like the weigh-ins and the interviews could kind of tell that Roy really wasn't gonna have 100% into this.
No, I made $3 million.
Yeah, and then finding out. What?
Yeah. I'm listening. Sorry, somebody just texted me.
Finding out beforehand that there were a couple of rule changes, like 2-minute rounds, no knockdown rule, stuff like that. That kind of like made it feel like, this isn't going to be the fight that we all anticipated. And then on top of that, with all that going on, it's kind of crazy that we didn't think this would end up in a draw, and then it did. But it's kind of like we should have seen this coming. We should have seen it coming.
I didn't know. Yeah. So I worked that same night of a fight. And we went to the only bar that's fucking open because they have like this outside heated area. So we went to the bar afterward and there's people talking about the Nate Robinson shit. But I just heard, oh, he fell to the ground. Like I'm hearing details, but no names. So I'm just like, oh my God, Jones is about to die tonight. Cause the things I'm hearing, if you like add the details of the Nate Robinson fight and Jake Paul, but add it to like Tyson is in the fight. Yeah. Then it's like, he is a knockout. Oh, he killed him. But then I found out the main event didn't happen yet. It was only like 12 or some shit. So, but then that's where I heard about the details. I mean, about the rules.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like, I'm like, then what's the point?
Yeah. Real exhibition style.
I don't know. It seemed like, let's put on a show. Did they ask Tyson for this fight, or did he like propose it?
He had been saying in interviews and stuff they still got it. He put out those videos of himself like training and stuff. Yeah. And then they put out different feelers to other fighters to see who would be interested in doing that. And apparently, according to Tyson, he
initiated it.
Right? Yeah, he initiated it. And according to Tyson, Roy Jones was the only one that really like made it happen, or was willing to make it happen.
Because they gave him the money. I don't think anybody.
But Tyson says they asked a bunch of other people and they all declined. But now all of a sudden, Evander Holyfield's like, now there's footage of him working out, saying that he's ready.
Yeah, so because the rules. That's why.
Yeah, so people want to see fucking Evander and Tyson again.
Yeah.
Which it won't be the same as it was before, but, you know, for nostalgia.
I'm sure Tyson will bite some fucking ear off again, though. I can see that happening.
Nah, I think I don't go that far. But that's kind of like what this Mayweather and Paul shit is, which I heard I heard another great point. Floyd Mayweather kind of retired because there's no one else that he can fight that's going to be a guaranteed payday. So the only thing left is to fight a fucking YouTube celebrity. This is the only thing that would get him out to fucking fight again. It just won't be a regular boxing match because it's not someone who has actual like boxing experience, but just the notoriety alone. The shit talking this guy does. He's a fucking troll. The shit talking.
Yeah, no, he is, but because he rallies up. You know, remember like the
Conor McGregor?
Yeah, remember like the events leading up to that fight? That was just it was so intense, and just I wasn't at the bar. I was a manager somewhere, and I was out in Pennsylvania opening a store like in Philly. And I remember like we're all like talking. I'm just thinking like fuck, like I'm about to miss this fucking fight. I'm gonna have to see it in my hotel room. This is complete bullshit. But then all of a sudden everybody at work is talking about it. And like there's already like a few of the managers had this pool going on and they're like putting like $500, thousands of dollars, just throwing it in there. I think minimum I heard was $5. And then all of a sudden then we got a separate pool going, but just to like get us in area, like getting us into a bar somewhere. But and then we took out like half of Hooters. So it's all the cooks, it's like everybody of the restaurant in Hooters, and we're all watching the fight. That shit was insane.
Yeah.
That was a really good moment. But there were some things that were like bullshit. Who was the last person he fought? Pacquiao or
what? That Mayweather fought? McGregor.
That was the last fight.
That was the last fight, and then he fought that Asian kid, but no one saw that.
Yes, that's right. I heard about that one.
Yeah, it's a young.
I thought him and Pac were gonna fight again. Or no?
No, I mean they were trying to make that happen, but no.
Oh, okay. I don't know why
past the primes, the window is like gone for that to happen to be meaning something.
True.
So
and it's kind of cute. I mean, the last time I actually had seen them together somewhere, I forgot, it was a fight, but you see them passing each other and just showing love. I thought that was the cutest fucking.
I was a basketball game.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, I know they were somewhere. Yeah, that was so cute.
LA Laker game. Yeah, they just passed by each other. It was like in slow motion or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny. But back to what saying, like, this guy Paul, he's like troll wise, shit talking wise, is the closest thing to McGregor. So I could see why Mayweather wants to take that, because he already saw the money making possibility in taking this fight on Triller or whatever it's going to be placed on. That was just finishing the thoughts on the Mayweather and the Paul fight. It makes sense. It's the biggest money grab that he can get. It's the most popular opponent that he can find, because just fighting any other boxer, there's no one that's like on Mayweather's radar that'll make him like come out of retirement and be like, oh, I have to beat you or my career isn't solidified. So you might as well go after a celebrity that talks shit that'll get you that same type of money.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, but it's funny. Have you seen Jake Paul has been everywhere. No.
I think it was wearing fucking Nate Robinson's jersey like the day after, posing with it. I thought that was disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah, trolling, I mean, you talk enough shit, but I mean, yeah, he's a troller.
Nate shouldn't have talked so much shit, bro. I feel bad for him.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do exactly? The fuck are you gonna do? All right, moving on from that, man. That's a sad topic in itself already. Anyways.
I mean, no, it's actually really funny. What are you talking about? It's sad.
Well, it's sad that the guy was made fun of so long. I knew it was gonna be a full week of jokes and memes and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I heard he got like 600,000 for that, both of them.
Is that what they got? Okay.
600,000. So, do you think 600,000 is worth? Like, especially, I think he made it worse by doing all that shit talking. I'm doing this for the NBA. I'm doing this for whatever. But do you think it was worth having like all these memes created about you, possibly for the rest of your life?
No. Only because 600,000 is not enough if I get severely injured.
6. Oh no, I thought you said 3. I'm bugging. Go ahead. Go.
Oh no, 600, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 600 is not enough if I get severely injured and have to and I'm not able to provide for my family. That's just not, because that's the risk you take in that too. Because this is real, it's a sanctioned boxing match, no pads, no, real like fucking boxing gloves, and dude fell into a real life canvas and hurt himself. Like, we don't know what type of lasting damage that's gonna have on him. We don't know if he had a concussion or some shit.
Oh, I'm watching it again. Okay. I mean, the second time it looked like he landed.
It doesn't help that you're watching it while I'm saying how bad of a thing this is, and you're like, yeah, he did hit hard. 2 hits, him getting hit and him hitting the floor.
It's like when he stands, like the ref gets in the way, and you're like, you know what's about to happen.
Technically,
like,
the
you just
know. Stopped it after that first knockdown. That's just. He just charged at him like with his hands down.
It was amazing. Cause he was good, but then I guess he figured like, fuck it, if I'm gonna punch him, this is one. Cause he was like this, and then goes down and just like, but none of it was. It was just like this.
Yeah, and Paul just took one of those like overhand joints.
Oh man. The second quarantine that I'm in sucks. That I'm laughing constantly. No, I feel like I would have been laughing at that no matter what. I would have kept watching it. All right, so what's next?
No, moving on. I got so the other thing I've been doing too while I've been here in between writing and shit. I've been catching up on a few shows. I finished Big Mouth. Did you finish Big Mouth?
No. I'm watching Big Bang Theory.
I hit my head. Fuck.
I usually do all the time. Anyway, I'm usually hitting the mic at this point. I definitely watching that my live reaction. I would have been all over the fucking mic. That sounded completely wrong, but I would have been hitting the mic. But I forgot what the fuck we were just talking about.
Oh, Big Mouth. How far are you?
Oh yeah. No, I haven't started 4.
You have? Oh.
I just said I haven't watched it.
I didn't catch that part because I said it. I think I bumped my head while you said that. Shit, you haven't started it.
No, I'm watching Big Bang Theory because I got HBO Max for Curb. Then I got into Fresh Prince after that, and then I saw they had Big Bang Theory, which I haven't seen in a long time.
I was ready to talk to you about Big Mouth, thinking you saw it.
No, I'm almost done. No, I'm almost done with Big Bang though. I have like a season and a half left. And but they're like 20-minute episodes.
Damn it. I know, but it's just like I want you to see.
I've also been in quarantine for like a week and a half.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's so good. Do you remember how the third one ended? You remember how the third season?
I'm probably just like when the 3rd season came out. I'm probably gonna have to go back.
Well, I will. I just watched the last episode, but basically they I'll just tell you right now. It starts, or 3rd season ends with them preparing to go to summer camp.
Oh yeah.
So it's the 4th one starts with them at summer camp.
Oh, okay.
Then it goes. So a couple episodes or summer camp, and then school starts again. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Great season, man. My favorite character right now has to be Lola.
Oh yeah, no, that's always been your favorite. No?
Lola has been my favorite for a minute.
Yeah.
Lola and the main hormone monster.
Oh, the guy
with the deep voice. I forget his name. Maury, I think.
Yeah. I don't remember. I like the female. I like both of the hormone.
Monsters.
Monsters. Sorry, I had a burp. Monsters are my favorites out of the whole show. But I like Maya Rudolph. She's like top for me. Like I mean, like the actress is amazing, but she's so fucking funny. But I like her character a lot. The female hormone monster.
She won an Emmy for that last season, season 3. She won an Emmy for that supporting actress in an animated series or some shit like that.
She's fucking fire.
Yeah, man, that was fucking great.
No, she's definitely my favorite. Huh?
It's just 4 seasons, just amazing, man. It's like the themes and everything they introduce. Like, there's a character. I'm not giving away any spoilers, but there's a anxiety gets introduced into the show in the form of, and I you know, for people that don't know, like they use like other characters, the cartoon show, but they use animated stuff and they use different figures to like represent stuff. So this one girl who gets depressed, there's a cat, purple cat, depression kitty. She shows up when these people are going through puberty.
I remember that one.
That's in season 3. They're represented by monsters. But the one I'm getting to, the anxiety, it's a mosquito. So it's Tito, the anxiety mosquito. So that's a character that shows up throughout the season, who's like, whenever the characters are feeling or going through an anxiety moment, like that motherfucker will show up.
Oh wait, is it like a big one?
Or no, it's just it's either regular mosquito, but it kind of just for animated effect. Like sometimes it's big, not like human size.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, but it's funny because it's like someone speaking from like a really, really paranoid in their ear, like a mosquito annoying the shit out of them. It's hilarious.
Because that's what mosquitoes do. They create anxiety.
Yeah, and imagine one that's like, it's like the little inner voice in your head. The really paranoid one that like you hate yourself and all this. They're talking about you, like that type of shit in your ear the whole time.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
The show's fucking great, man. I fucking love it, man. And I'm a huge fan of that guy Nick Kroll, the creator, or that does like the voices.
Oh yeah, no, he's amazing. I forget how many people he does though, or does he doesn't just do one, right? He does
Nick. He does the Hormone Monster. He does Coach Steve. He does Lola. A few of the random people.
I found out I found out season 1 because whenever I'm watching something like that, I want to put like actors' faces to the like I like knowing who does what. I mean, like Maya, like as soon as I seen her name on there and then I heard her like the female, I was like, okay, that's you. But yeah, I couldn't place who the fuck that was doing this. That's pretty cool.
One of the characters on there, Missy. I don't know if you remember her. The girl, the black girl. She's a black father, white mother. So in the middle of season 3, around the tail end of season 3, there was a change because it's voiced by a white actress. And because of everything that was going on in the past year, she decided to take herself out of the show. The actress's name is Jenny Slate. She used to be on Saturday Night Live. She took herself away. She made a speech, said, it's not fair for me to be voicing a black actor, blah, blah, blah. She took herself out. They replaced her. So around season 10, there's like a slight change. You can kind of hear it, but it's the same voice, really.
What, episode 10, you mean?
Episode 10 of season 4, that's when they made the official change to have like a black person voice the black character. Yes. So she's no longer on the show as of season 4, episode 10.
That makes sense.
That was like some big news real quick, but a bunch of other cartoon shows have done that too. Like Cleveland show, like the guy that does Cleveland is a white dude. You know, Simpsons, the guy that is Apu is a white guy. Hank Azaria, who voices like medical people.
I always thought he was Spanish. I don't know why.
Well, either way, he's not Indian. You know what I mean?
No, I know that. But like, that actor has been in fucking everything. And because of Birdcage, I thought he was Spanish. And like other movies I've actually seen the actor in, I don't know why. I always just assumed.
I think so too. I mean, just the last name is Azaria. Like I could have told me, I would have thought he was Spanish too.
Yeah, but like a proper Spanish, like South American or Spain. That's what I just assumed.
He looks it. That's why. But great fucking show. I enjoyed it. Can't wait till you fucking see it so we can talk about it. Because I wanted to talk about it. So good.
Oh, somebody's bugging out in the Clubhouse.
I can't wait. I'm telling you, man, this is tough. This Zoom shit is tough enough already. So weird. I wasn't ready for this.
We should have really done this like 2 weeks ago.
What, the Zoom?
No. The Clubhouse shit. I don't know why. I really thought it was like that exclusive. I mean, it's exclusive. You can invite just anybody, which is kind of annoying, but it's not. I mean, it's not that it's annoying, but I understand. Like, I kind of understand. It's just like once you kind of mention that you're in Clubhouse, then there's people who want to get in, and it's like I only have like the one invite.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's one of those things where like I don't care if like everybody's on it because I'm only going to be checking out certain people's rooms anyway.
See, that's how I see it too. Like, I understand in the sense, like if you've noticed, like there would be some rooms like one room was so and so got kicked off, which is a weird reason to open a chat for that, but it was like calling out somebody who got kicked off for like some type of harassment. But I've been hearing that people are getting kicked off because like people will let them in thinking they're going to be cool. Mm-hmm. And then they'll like start fucking, I don't know, talking shit or, being disrespectful. So
they're just in the actual rooms talking shit.
Mm-hmm. And then what Joe was talking about earlier, like, well, the room that we were both in, and they were also talking about like how Clubhouse has changed and all this bullshit, and saying, because what was he saying? He was like, oh, people are saying that this app is in the beta phase, and it's definitely not in the beta phase. Like you guys are letting people in. Like there's waves of people getting let in and blah 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 whatever. So
yeah, I was like, it's weird that all of a sudden today, you got me in, you hit me up, I'm in, because you got hit up and you got invited. Then as soon as I'm in, someone already tried to reach out to me to get me in. So
yeah, but I didn't. Oh yeah, no, I didn't get invited though. Can we? Did not get invited.
I'm sorry, I was the person that you weren't invited. Okay.
No, yeah, that's why I'm like, I've already gotten into a couple arguments over this shit, and gotcha. I went through the app just the way I told you. I went through the app, I reserved a spot, and then all of a sudden I get a text message because somebody recognized that I had signed up and recognized me by my number. Again, shout out to Nova Soprano because I fucking love Clubhouse. He just invited me to a room. I just saw, but can't be in there.
So I get it now. All right, because you're right. I was in the waiting list as well. But then once you got in, you sent me the invite and I was in.
Yeah. So if it's like, if you can invite somebody, because the way I'm seeing it is they're doing the waves of invites, right? Mm. So if you can, that's why they're giving it limited amount to people. So if I got in, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Add it back in. Fuck, it's like right there and it's killing me. Okay. Since so once like Nova, like once he co-signed for me, I guess, because he had my number and recognized me. Mm. So once I got in, then that's why I was telling you to do it at the same time. Because while I was setting it up, I figured as soon as I get in, I'll figure it out and I can bring you in. Yeah. And then, but that shit, the app is like super simple.
It's very simple.
Just like they don't offer a whole lot of like maneuvering around.
Yeah.
They keep, and that's why, like, I mean, Joe Biden was saying it's not in the beta phase. It kind of is because they're keeping their invites super limited. Like, I don't even have the option, so stop fucking asking me.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, the only thing, it looks very simple to use, very easy to navigate through. The only thing I would change is like the people that are speaking, keep them at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
That would be it. That would be my only like critique. I mean, I can see now what you told me before, if someone's speaking, like it grays out, gray circle around their shit, but you have to also scroll. There's a big list of people.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, because they don't. So if the person who's speaking joins after a whole bunch of people, then they'll be at the bottom and you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so
that's the only thing that sucks.
Common sense would kind of tell you like those people should be at the top.
Yeah. But then I thought, because I thought the same thing too, but let's say because you've been in the chats, right? Where like there's a bunch of people talking at once. Then if a bunch of people are talking at once, then that means the app, they probably might have tried it already, where it just starts glitching out. Then all of a sudden you just see them keep moving around.
That's probably what it was too.
Yeah.
It was just, there shouldn't be a room where like 15 people can talk at once anyways. No.
But I like there's some moderators that they have the ability to mute everybody, which I think is really cool.
That was when I was at today.
Yeah, like, you know, let people just, you know, speak. They have to work on the format, but for what we can get use out of, because I'm not really there to talk at all. I'm really there to just
I'm definitely there to listen. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just there to listen.
Thank God that they stopped the ability to do that, because I hit the hand button thinking it was like a like button, but it was like a hand raise.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't want to be in here. And they're like I don't want to speak. I don't want to get picked out to speak. But thank God they blocked that function for that room.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, no, chill. I don't know if you can like take that off. If you raise your hand, if you can put it back down. That shit was weird.
No idea. Oh, no, but I almost hit it earlier. I try to stay away from that corner.
Yeah.
And I just hit the peace sign, if anything. Just like, peace out, I'm out. But I like the format, though. It's cool.
I like the format. You know what? Speaking of formats of stuff, IG just had a little recent update. I don't know if you noticed it with stories, which actually fixes a little bit of an issue I was going through with people. And it's one of those little annoying things that you get when you put a story. Let's say you got a story post, right? Something funny. People like it enough that they'll react with an emoji.
Yeah.
Right? So what happens when you get that reaction? It comes to you as a message. Doesn't really need to be read, but it kind of shows up as a notification on your phone. So now you got that notification button saying, hey, someone just emoji reacted. So they changed that now. So when it's just like when you're going through your stories, it'll show up, hey, this person sends you an emoji. It won't show up as a message. It'll show up as a notification.
Oh, no, I haven't gotten that yet.
It really doesn't mean anything at the end of the day, but it's kind of like it kills that need to like have a new message in your shit, and then you have to go into it just to see an emoji reaction.
No, what they need to work on is having a notification, like being able to mute notifications for fucking likes. Like, I'm not singling anybody out, but I am so tired. It's actually it's multiple people that like everything, and sometimes it's the most annoying thing ever.
Oh, just liking a message on DM.
It's like, yeah, but like liking everything that you say.
And then it comes up as a thing, yeah.
And it's not even a message to like. I'm just like, what are you doing?
No, like, this is the culture. This is what we've been conditioned to do, man. It's like positive reinforcement.
Like, you can react. Like, I love the reactions to the messages. I like if you thought a message was funny, you know, but sometimes there's messages that aren't meant to be liked.
So like an LOL?
Yeah. Or like, for instance, or like, you know, like whatever. But it's I don't know, it just gets annoying.
No, it's a lot.
Like, right. I like messages, but I don't wall out, especially if it's a group chat and it's like I miss my time to like it. I'm not going back. It's weird. It's not in the moment anymore.
Well, I do. That's only if I've missed it and I'm going back and reading them. But then, yeah, because that's happened too. Like where someone will like my shit that I said 3 hours ago because they just got to the message.
Yeah.
And then it says like, hey, person liked your message.
Yeah, but you don't know what it is.
You don't know which one it is. You got to scroll up and see.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, what the fuck is the point? So that's why I try not to do it, because it's like I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I know when I get that and we're in a group chat and it's like, bam, 5 people already like that. I can't tell what you liked at all.
or if it's a voice note from like hours ago and someone likes it, I'm like, I don't know what the hell I said.
Sometimes I'll play them back, or I'll just be like, yo, I'm lazy right now. What did I say? Or I will say, like, because most of the time I can't hear, like, if I don't have headphones on, like, say if I'm at work, like, I'm not able to actually listen to what I just said. I have no idea.
God forbid if you miss it when the group chat's in the middle of a voice note back and forth. where it's just voice notes.
Oh,
if you're not there for that, you missed out. I'm not going back after like a couple hours. I gotta be right there in the moment to listen to everything. If I can't, I'll be like, yo, y'all gotta just keep me up to date. What happened?
You know what they should do?
What's up?
No, I thought he was gonna scream again.
I know, right? He faked it.
Nah.
Keep it down.
You know what they should do? They should do. You know how like with iMessage, if there's a bunch of audio notes, like the voice notes, that you hit play and it plays them all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need to do, because that shit is annoying sometimes.
That's
especially
great with
like,
you.
Yeah,
that's great with you. Yeah, because it plays one after the other, and I'm just like, I'm doing something. I can listen to everything while you're talking. Yeah. Which, another thing, I just found out like 2 weeks ago that I can play them on speakerphone. Like before, I had to like lift my phone and listen to shit.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
It came with the last update. So
that's probably why.
I've only known for maybe like a couple months, if that.
And then if my dumbass, like if I'm doing something, I'm trying to listen, and I get interrupted, and I put my phone down to go back to it, like 3 minutes will pass, and then I come back to the phone, and your message is gone.
Oh no,
they'll erase.
I decided to just keep my voice notes. I went into settings and changed it, because I mean I didn't want the extra memory, but I just got tired of having to be like, hey, do you happen to remember what you sent me? Because I don't.
Yeah, because that's like they'll stay like on Instagram or other like apps and shit. But yeah, for iMessage, it deletes.
Because most of the time, like Velvet and I will go a little while without talking, and then we'll talk like depending on how like if there's a lot of chisme and a lot of shit going on in our lives. Then we just talk through voice note, because we know if we got on the phone, it's gonna be like 5 hours on the phone, which I actually have to call her soon.
5 hours,
whatever. But maybe later I'll call her. But anyway, so we'll do that, and she's the one. I was like, I have no idea. Like it went away, because she was laughing at something. She was like, oh wait, I have to go do this. Came back, listened to the voice. I was like, I have no idea what I said. She's like, oh, well, you said this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, my shit's delete. And then she told me, she's like, just have them keep forever. So that's just what I didn't know. That way I don't lose them.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
That probably would be my only other thing that I changed. And they need to go back to how the notifications were. I don't care about the shop feature on IG.
Oh, yeah.
I could care less.
Check it, actually, the Check It page, I think because it was so inactive for so long that it hasn't been updated. Like, you know how they did maybe like, so this is a new update that I haven't gotten yet. Like the one you're talking about with like the reactions. There has probably been like 2 updates that Check It page has not gotten. Like through Check It, I can't do stories with music, but it's weird. I can't do stories with music, but the DMs I can react with, like, you know, and I can like reply. So I have that update, but I don't have the music one, and I don't have the new update where like everything is turned upside down. The podcast page, everything is turned upside down. My personal page hasn't gotten that update yet. Like I have the shop thing there, but I still have the regular, like I can post shit on the bottom. It's weird.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's weird that you got one update, the more recent update before the older one.
Yeah. I don't know. God. But I haven't. No. Oh, and also podcasts and like my personal page, I can share something and also play it at the same time. Like the story update. All these updates are like choppy. They're not like all together, which is fucking kind of annoying.
Yeah, but, doesn't make any sense.
No, because it's sporadic. Like throughout all my pages, everything is different. Like like when you add like say the video that I posted, right, for the producers, when you put it on your story and it's playing, a lot of people don't have that. And like I have that, but the podcast page I don't think does. The Check It doesn't have it either.
Do you see that one feature where like I'll share it and it's a video playing, but like I can also like a picture in picture?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Like
Oh,
this same
gotcha.
because that same update came all together.
Gotcha.
Where there's a picture-in-picture, or you just choose to just post that one, like the post that you're sharing, and then and if it's a video, it'll keep playing. Like you're highlighting that one post, the video. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to do the picture-in-picture thing, but I don't know. Usually, whenever I'm ready to do that, like it's always a bad time. I look like shit. I'm not in selfie mode like I am right now. Like,
this is selfie mode.
I guess, presentable somewhat. Oh, selfie mode. I didn't know about this, about the Lupe shit. Lupe requiring fans to have the vaccine to come to his concerts.
Yeah.
So what? You have to have what, proof of vaccine?
Sorry, hold on. My bad. All right. So Lupe, there was when this was posted, there was the Pfizer vaccine when it rolled out in UK. Let me just open the notes. This was earlier this month, and so that means, it said Pfizer, the post that he had posted said Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine is like ready to release next week in the UK, whatever. That was like the headline, and it was talking about like elderly and healthcare workers, all that shit. So out of breath, I can't breathe. It's not because of COVID. It's mucus.
Oh, it's not COVID related, guys.
I just want to make sure, because I can't breathe through my nose, and it's so annoying.
She's just stuffy, super stuffy.
Anyway, so I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, so then he had posted that on his Instagram, and then right after, what did he say? Let me see. Oh, he was like, oh, let's get it. Anybody who literally, let's get it.
That's funny.
I feel like it's part of a song or some shit.
Let's get
And then underneath it was the kind of like, by the way, you will have to be vaccinated to come to my concert. Where he also went on this whole thing. So, actually, I'm so fucking stupid. I forgot I had it right here. Let me see. Oh, I did it. It was let's get it. There's 3 gets. You will be required to be vaccinated to come to my concerts. And then there was this whole back and forth on Twitter and a whole bunch of shit about like the vaccines and how can, like, just arguing with people back and forth about it, how he feels. He was like, I'm waiting on y'all alternative. I really am. But pretty much, like, you guys don't have anything but CMOS. And I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be more than just that.
Yeah, which is funny because I've heard from what I haven't listened. I think I missed 2 episodes, but from what I'm hearing from him and Royce's podcast is that Royce is completely against the vaccine.
Is against it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but it's just kind of funny to me because the episode that I'd heard about it, I don't remember Lupe actually speaking up on it, but because like he kind of did, because he just kept asking like why won't you? And he said, he was like, my son, he had the flu vaccine when he was younger, and when he was like a baby.
Oh yeah, of course, right.
He's autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Race has all the reasoning. Yeah, I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, no. And he was like, no, I'm not going to be fucking first in line and, this and that. And he, like, there was kind of, like, he didn't touch it. I think especially when it comes to his kid, Lupe didn't touch that. But I see, and I know I missed a couple episodes, but he's definitely been more
vocal.
Yeah, more vocal on Twitter about, like, no, fuck out of here, I'm taking the vaccine, y'all stupid.
Oh, even on Instagram, just a plain white background with the words "take the vaccine." Like,
I didn't even peep that.
Yeah, that's just it. And he cuts off the comments on the picture. He's like, I'm not here to argue with you about it. This is just how I feel. I'm like, all right, I respect that. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. I mean, he's been the ones that's like has not gone out, has not interacted with anybody, has done everything from home. He films himself just, meditating and practicing with his swords and shit.
Yeah.
Like, living the actual quarantine life. I mean, he's all about it. He's, Zooming, doing these podcasts. So, I get it. I don't blame anybody that wants to live that way. Everybody's been doing this shit differently. People are still wearing masks when they go out and in public areas. People don't wear masks. Other people have just stayed home and not touched anybody. Other people have gone out and done parties. Like, at this point, like, I'm not judging nobody for how they want to live their life anymore after this shit. Like, you either believe it, you don't believe it, or you do believe it, you're just still out here. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Like, my case, like, not that I've been, like, crazy active, but somewhat active, I guess. Like, I'll still go out to restaurants, but I have my face mask. Like, I'm sanitized the fuck out. Like, there's it. Like, I take certain precautions, whatever. But to think, like, I've been around people, all of this, but no, that wasn't exposed back then. I was exposed to a fucking 3-year-old who happened to get COVID, and his father that was too stupid to tell us that, hey, my kid has a fever, and I got him tested, and we're still waiting on results. No, took him to my birthday dinner, so that was cool. But it's you never really fucking know, because. And, like, I mean, it's a fucking 3-year-old kid. Granted, his parents are fucking reckless and retarded and babies themselves. So, there's that. But,
there's that.
But, the father, he goes out, but he's more, like, he doesn't really go out like that. He's a stoner, like, staying at home. And if he goes out, he's fucking cheap anyway. So if he's not really looking to spend that much money, even when he goes out. We went to fucking Ruth Chris and he just gave $100. Like, okay, that's gonna cover like the fucking appetizer. But then fucking what's it called? But then he's super reckless, even like about the face mask. Like, and then he said to Juan, like, oh, I didn't even think this shit was real. He thought COVID was fake.
Yeah, a lot of people that think that shit too. Some people think this is all a conspiracy.
It's like a year later.
No, I get it.
I mean, it's 9 months later. But, like, I understand in the beginning of it all, I never thought it was fake. But I would understand that I knew a lot of people in the beginning who thought it was fake. But there's just been so many people who have died. And, okay, maybe not have died from it. Like, there are also some people that, because I have an aunt who's... The hospital is saying she died of COVID, but she didn't have COVID.
Right.
So it's like, so they're, it's Patterson, they're looking for some money. The hospital just needs some money. I get it. So I understand that, but there are people who are actually catching it. I mean, most of them are surviving, but my brother had COVID for 2 weeks, then finally tested negative, but he still feels like a pressure in his chest. Right. He's still kind of feeling the symptoms a little bit, like the after effects.
That shit is scary, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of these things that we found out as time passed that it's going to be different for everybody. Bless you.
No, I coughed.
Was it a cough?
It's just, it was weird. Sounded like a sneeze. It was a cough though. I wish I could sneeze right now. I wish. But anyway, it was. No,
shit is fucking. No, shit is fucking weird. It's one of those sicknesses. It's like different for everybody. Some people are losing like sense of taste and smell. Other people are just having body aches.
Yeah.
Other people apparently they're asymptomatic.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this, because I really thought, I'm like, well, maybe I'm asymptomatic, because I took the test on the 4th or 5th day. No, the 5th day from the exposure, but I didn't have anything. Right. But then I was also kind of freaking out because I'm like, I feel the pressure in my chest. I'm like, oh, never mind. Like, it's not that I feel the pressure. It's just because I can't really breathe. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, I've been scared, man. I've been trying to keep away.
Yeah, it was funny when I was telling the doctor. She's like, no, I can hear it. You're just congested. I'm like, see, that's what I've been telling people. Yeah. When I had the cold, everybody's like, oh my God, Like, no, this is a regular cold that's been around for thousands
Yeah,
of
right.
years.
People all of a sudden forgot, like, yo, so just because someone got sick doesn't automatically mean COVID right away. Like, you
No,
can
that
get
was the
sick other
comment.
ways.
That was the comment that she made too. She was just like, "Oh no, nowadays you get sick, you sneeze, you cough, people automatically think it's COVID."
It's
She's like,
COVID.
"No, that's a regular cold."
Yeah.
Because it's been, I had it during my birthday. It's been a week, so I told her, I was like, I figured it's just the weather and I'm getting congested. That's why I didn't know if this would be a symptom. She's like, no, it's just a regular cold. You're just lingering. It's just still with you.
It's funny. There's different types of dumb people in this whole thing. You got people that don't even believe it's real, and then you got people that believe it's so fucking real that if you just
Yeah.
get any type of sickness or show any types of symptoms, you must have corona and nothing else. You get both sides of the fucking stupidity.
Oh my god! Like when I went, I mean, like I wasn't like contagious or anything, and I still had the mask. I'm still at work. Like I still had to fucking sanitize. So, I mean, I unfortunately still had to fucking work with the cold. And when I walked in and they could hear that I'm congested, like super congested,
Yeah.
everybody's just like, the fuck?
Right, and they got scared thinking it was something else.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, come on, get over
no,
yourselves, man. Come on now with that shit.
I was like, no, it's like 40, it's 40 degrees, and then by the time we get out of here, it's like 30. Just congested. I live in an old apartment where it's cold as fuck.
And there's cats.
Oh, God. Oh, funny thought. So,
yeah.
And also probably aided to my cold. You know how my apartment is always hot as fuck?
Yeah.
This past week, when it's been like 30 degrees outside, it's been cold. The past 2 weeks, I've been the window next to my bed because the AC, we have to we have to fix it because there's a lot of air coming in. My bed is probably ice cold right now, to be honest. And then the heat hasn't been as strong.
Okay.
Yeah, so this apartment's like fucking freezing. I'm gonna have to bring out my heaters from college. Ghetto ass fucking apartment. Anyway.
Oh god, that always reminds me of my shit. Every time you talk about the heaters.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I forgot. Sorry.
It's not like a trigger. It's like, man.
I feel like I did trigger you.
No, not at all. Stop that.
What was I gonna say? Would you be down for a vaccine or no?
I don't know, man. That's a good question. I haven't even been asked that question yet, to be honest.
You haven't?
I have not been asked that question.
And
I never thought about it. I took a vaccine. I took a flu vaccine last year, around this time. And I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want to be the first people in line to do it. That's for sure. Because I don't know what this fucking is. Like, no one knows what this shit is. It's some new shit. And I know all the conspiracy theories and shit anyway. And I'm like this, man. Look, if the government want to fucking find you, they'll fucking find you. If you got a fucking driver's license, a fucking Facebook, MySpace account, Twitter, Instagram, whatever they got, they know you, nigga. If you got a phone number, they got your shit. If you got a fucking social security number, they know who the fuck you are. So if it's on some controlling type shit, if you one of them niggas that want to conspiracize or whatever that shit, or whatever the word is, like fuck off. But I'm more afraid of like what it could do to me, like side effect wise. Because I already read what it could do.
I was reading up on it. So UK already has did their first like batch of doses or whatever. And then I know the States got our first batch of doses from Belgium, just flown in, I think, a couple days ago or some shit. Or not a couple days ago, but like a couple weeks ago, I mean.
So none of these are being made in the USA?
I don't think so, no.
Wow.
Or I don't know. I didn't see. No, they're being tested over here. Or they're being like worked on.
So I
had just seen a couple weeks ago, first doses of, it's just this one vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, was flown into the US from Belgium. And then the Pfizer vaccine was released in the UK. But I seen a couple people, like this one nurse, she took it and she had, what was it? she hit like 104 fever because I think it comes in like 2 doses, or not really 2, but like you get 2 shots or 2 doses, same shit. So the first one, I had heard you're getting all of the COVID symptoms. So you're feeling it all at once, with like you would feel with COVID or whatever, because it's supposed to trigger your immune system, and that's how vaccines work anyway.
Yeah.
But with something like this, and how COVID is so extreme, it's a lot of people freaking out about it.
Right.
So her fever was like pretty much 105, and then she had like a Tylenol, went to sleep, woke up the next day, she was fine. But with the second shot, she felt a lot more. She felt like she didn't feel it all at once, because it all depends on the person. She didn't feel it all at once, but the second time she felt everything. All of those COVID symptoms, she felt it. There was another nurse that didn't feel anything. She was perfectly fine. She just felt like her arm was sore, which I haven't taken a vaccine in I don't remember last time I took a vaccine. When I had to for school, I think. That was the last time. Yeah, I don't really take vaccines like that, or like flu shots. But she got one, and like where they put in the arm, she just felt like it was like I think it was. She felt it was bruised and it was sore and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then they said out of all the cases that they've given the vaccine, there's only been like 2 allergic reactions. That's it. So in the US, they're saying that they're advising people who have severe allergic reactions to not take it at all.
But allergic reactions to what?
To like if they have severe allergies, sorry.
Oh, okay. But
yeah, so if they're pretty much walking around with an EpiPen.
Gotcha. Okay. Oof. No, man, I don't know, man. I don't.
I heard
about it.
Yeah, I heard other side effects, but I didn't know if it was true or not. I never seen it on any type of news site, so I just felt like maybe people are bullshitting about it.
Because I get, that's what a vaccine is. Skin. Like when you get a vaccine, like they're injecting a small part of the sickness into you so that your body can learn how to fight it.
Yeah,
that's what I've been told is what a virus is, and I get it.
But the vaccine, yeah.
Yeah, a vaccine, yeah. Like, but do I feel 100% like sure about doing it? Absolutely not. I don't know. I'm not ready for that shit.
I can see the argument where people will say, "Oh, well, oh shit, my wrist." Statistics say that everybody will have COVID at least once in their life, like pretty much everybody.
Like it's the common cold.
Yeah, it'll eventually be that.
Fucking chicken pox.
Yeah, like you were saying before, like a rite of passage, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like that. But the argument of taking the vaccine is, so this is something to prevent actually catching it. But okay, so what the side effects is, you're not the side effects, but like you're going to be feeling like you have COVID, but you're more likely to have it anyway. So why not get treated for it and blah, blah, blah. Like I can see that as an argument. I just personally wouldn't, I don't know.
I just want proof that it works. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. People just want to know that they're safe in taking this and it's not some other bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know. It scares me being a minority and having to get something injected in me that I don't know. Like somebody, and I don't know if this could be bullshit, but somebody saying like if there's one of these vaccines like can sterilize a woman pretty much. I'm just like,
that is scary.
As much as I don't want to give birth, I actually would like to have a couple kids. So,
but you'd also like to still have the opportunity to do if you wanted to. Like that shouldn't be taken away.
No.
That's scary shit.
That's scary as fuck.
That's scary as fuck.
It's fucking scary. So
even if it was the other way for guys too. Like I would hate that to happen. I'm like all of a sudden I'm sterile. Like what the fuck? Yeah, absolutely. That's some scary shit. And like I said before, man, this is just it's just so much, man. And then if I'm scared about it, it's like I can't blame other parents that have their kids that don't want to do it, like Royce.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand. That's another thing that goes through my head. Like, God forbid, what if my kid took it and that happened?
Yeah.
It's always something to think about. Like, if it's me, whatever. But if my kids, no, I can't live with that.
Can you still hear me or no?
Yeah.
Just to make sure. Okay, cool. No, they're dying, but I'm charging one of them.
Okay.
So I'll just switch if anything.
You'll switch it.
But no, we had a fight at Thanksgiving about it. I was telling them at the greenhouse about it too. Yeah, we had a fight over the vaccine. I don't even remember how it came up in the conversation, but it came up, and my mom made a comment, and I looked at her, and I'm eating. I'm like, you're taking the vaccine? She's like, well, yeah. Like, what do you mean you're not? I was like, no, and I went right back to eating my Thanksgiving dinner. Like, the fuck? And she stops me, and then and then she's kind of not yelling, but just like giving us that crazy ass look, like, the fuck are you guys thinking? Looking at talking on about like Sade has asthma, and I'm like, I haven't had an asthma attack in like 10 years, and I smoke. Like, I think
anti-smoke.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't smoked a cigarette in a really long time actually, but I'm like, I haven't had an asthma attack. Actually, I don't remember the last time. I think I was in high school with my last asthma attack actually. But anyway, so it's just crazy. And what was she saying? Fuck, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the first one up, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, not the first one up. She didn't say that, but that she's like ready and able as soon as it comes out, pretty much.
Yeah, she's eager to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but look, the way I see it, it's like the older generation is consuming their news in a different way than we are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're seeing different stuff online, the different websites that we go to, different apps that we use, and we're getting different sides of all the information. They're probably just getting it from one place and only the newspaper. Yeah. So they're only going off of that. So yeah, when we say shit like, yo, I don't know about this, they feel a completely different way because their news station and their newspaper's only been saying, take it. Here's an expert. This is why you should take it. They don't know anything else.
No.
That's how I see it with my mom. Like, she's only listening to like Univision, Telemundo, them motherfuckers.
Which they are so...
They're fear-mongering. They are preying on people's fear.
They do more bullshit than like Fox.
Yeah, so my mom comes
like at least the level of Fox.
Yeah.
The way that they fucking like deliver their news. And I didn't realize it until it was like a couple years ago. We were having like Christmas or whatever holiday at my grandmother's, and she had it playing, and I'm listening. I'm like, wait, what? That didn't fucking happen. Or like, like I'm like, why are they at like? Or it wasn't even that bad. Like, and then she's oh my god, I can't. This is crazy. I can't believe these people. And I'm just like, no, it didn't. I was like, okay, Mama, okay, yeah, that's how it happened. I was like, you're too old. I'm not teaching you new tricks. You're good.
That's the thing. That's another thing too. Like I said, Telemundo. I'm like, Mom, I'm not gonna argue with you. Like,
just you can't do it. You can't do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, I mean, like I know, like my mom, like she'll go through like different sources, but they're like mostly like media, like the news. And what are you gonna do? It's all really the same, no matter what channel, no matter like, how it's being delivered, TV. Or,
God, yeah. Ever since, I mean, I always knew that, but I think what was that one video I saw like a couple of years back where they grabbed like a script that one news station used to say something about the news, and then they cut to another news station saying the exact same thing, cut to another news station, cut to 5 more saying the exact same shit. Yeah. This is one whole narrative that's being spread across. And it's like, unless you do your research, and I'm not saying that just because we go on YouTube and Google more than our parents that we know more, but it's like, you have to understand that like, there's a certain like way that this shit works. And it just helps if you really try to get both sides of the story.
I just think we're more like aware of it. Cause that's what I told my mom. I was like, have you heard of these side effects? Like, I mean, I didn't necessarily believe like there was some side effects about like your skin or some weird shit, because it was a little too like dramatic for me. But I was like, I don't know how valid this is, but there was one I heard that I could, if I take it, I'm gonna be like fucking, what is it called?
What, sterile?
No, barren. I said barren, but
it's the same shit, yeah.
Yeah, but I told him like, I don't like, you want fucking grandkids? So you want more grandkids? Like, fuck out of here.
Real, Bob. No.
Yeah, no. So I was like, I said, I was like, I know, like, I'm the youngest. You're not ready for me to be having kids yet. I'm not ready yet, but eventually I would like some.
Right.
So, some now two, just two, max two. I don't know if my vagina could take more than two.
That's how you feeling?
Oh, I don't even want two. I just want one.
That's how you feeling? Because I already got my third kid here. Oh, so I said I adopted another dog.
Oh my god, you scared the fuck out of me. I think
No.
You said third kid. I was just like, what? You didn't tell me this.
Yeah. No. Hold the doggy. Well, the dog will be gone in a few weeks actually, but I'm taking care of it in the meantime, and he just becomes so attached to me. It's half Maltese, half poodle.
Yeah, I didn't think he would still be there.
Oh no, he's still there. He's still here. It's gonna half Maltese, half poodle. Fucking amazing guy. Just follows me around all over the house. He's so cool because it's gotten to a point now where I just kind of trusted him that he would stay by me, that I just let him out with no leash. And he's just in the front lawn, let him do his business.
Dogs are good for that.
But yeah, I had no idea because I wasn't privy to what they did or how they are, but dude is attached to me. I get it. I'm a cool guy. Mm-hmm. So makes sense.
That almost went over my head.
I know. I was waiting because you were paying attention.
No, I caught it. I'm surprised you guys aren't keeping them though.
No, it's too much. There's not enough space here. Okay. I mean, there is, but it's just there's so much more going on here.
Yeah. No. I can't wait to get my dog.
Kids to raise and such. Soon enough again. Because and I got 2 cats too, nigga. But see, I realized I'd rather 2 guy cats. These girl cats are it's not it. It's not.
Mine are pretty cool.
It's not it.
Cass is still learning to stop hiding from people. He still hides from me. When we walk into the house, you don't see him. We have to wait a little bit until he hears we've stopped moving, and then he'll come out. But yeah.
No, this dog's been pretty cool. It doesn't make too much noise. It doesn't bark too much. Misses me when I'm gone, obviously. When I step out. He cries, apparently. I've been told.
Aww.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I wonder if he's gonna... No, I'm saying, you're there all the time, so... Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I wonder how he's gonna react when... Can you still hear me? We're good?
Yeah.
All right. I wonder how he's gonna react when, he has to, leave for good.
Oh, no, he's gonna hate it, but he'll be close enough that I can visit.
Yeah.
He's a couple towns over. So I'm definitely gonna stop by and visit. Absolutely. Once everything calms down. I know. Let me charge it. What Casper?
What else?
Casper. Yeah, let's keep it moving. All right, so let me go back to it. Let's see where we at. Travis Scott, man, what's up with your boy Travi? The Travi Patty.
Travis Scott, I think I didn't fucking save the article. Travis Scott apparently is coming out with the new video game, or it's rumored, and then it's also what is it called? The new video game and a new hard seltzer, like a White Claw, or fizzy, which is new. Vizzy would it be? Because it's Vizzy.
It's Vizzy, right? Vizzy's the drink. Vizzy.
Right?
I got V in here. Is it Fizzy or Vizzy?
No, Fizzy is
the seltzer water. Excuse me, Fizzy's an F? With an F?
No, I'm saying it's with a V, so it'd be Vizzy.
Vizzy? That's the drink. Mm-hmm. I've seen it around. I've seen one of these, seltzer drinks. I haven't tried it. I'll probably try it next week. I'm sorry, but because I'm not a drinker like you, but why is that a thing? Why is this seltzer water making a comeback? Why is flavored seltzer water all of a sudden a thing?
I think Well, as far as like the hard
It's
seltzers,
Vizzy. Vizzy's a drink. Vizzy.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
No, you're good. I think it's mostly like it's for the people like for the vodka clubs people.
So it's a mixer. It's meant to be mixed in with shit.
No. I'm saying it's like how people drink a vodka club. That's how I see it.
Okay.
Where it's like, okay, people who drink like those plain type of drinks, or if they just want a splash of something, like they just for the flavor, this is something that's light. Because it's not only light like as far as like calories or like what's in it, but if they don't really want to drink hard liquor but don't want to have a heavy beer, then they have that.
You know what?
That's usually how I sell it.
I'm seeing you doing a future podcast of your own where you're just speaking to different bartenders and drink enthusiasts all over the world.
A vlog.
Yeah, no, not a vlog, just a straight up pod too, like a server pod where you just like do that and just talk about drinks and liquor and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not drinking anymore like that.
You're slowing down, huh?
Yeah.
Slowing down, kid.
It was just really bad. So bad. I mean, like the 2 margaritas that I had on like on that Sunday, this past Sunday we went out, and I mean, granted, the margarita is in a bowl that's like this, so it's kind of like I had 4 instead of 2. But
you wild. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But it's kind of like I had 4 and not just the 2. But yeah, that shit fucking. But like, we go with Juan's cousin, and Juan's cousin like kind of like she knows the people that like own the spot and like the people that work there. So whenever we like, I don't know how it is going without her, but I know when we're there, we'll get like free shots, like on the house. Like if the owner's wife is there, she'll send like shots over. And then what is it? The drinks are just so fucking strong. But I don't know if I'm just getting too old for this. Because I don't know what it is. I'm like, oh, this is nothing. Like,
you gotta stop. And it's crazy because
and it's throwing me on my fucking ass. Literally, like
me not being a drinker, it only really takes I'm good with just a cup, and I'm saucy.
Yeah.
Like that shit that Juan gave me the other week.
Oh God, that hit you quick, yeah.
And it's funny because as I'm doing the clip, I noticed the cups right there. So I'm like, I know I'm already feeling it. So by the second cup,
when you picked it up, you're just like, oh, okay.
Did I do that?
Yeah. You picked up the cup and you're just like, like, oh, this. I know one time you actually took a sip and you're not. I don't know if you knew we were on air, but I'm talking and you're just like, this stuff's really good. But like it's funny because looking back in the footage, because like when it was happening, I looked up and I was trying not to react to it, but in the video you kind of see my face where I'm just like, okay. And I just keep on like going with the episode. Oh my God, that shit was funny.
It was like, yeah, I don't need.
I mean, that was also straight. Like, I don't drink liquor straight. I don't want to.
That shit was great.
Die. I'll take shots. But
I mean, that was pretty much me drinking multiple shots in a cup. That's self-serving, yeah. But no, it was great.
You had it neat, which is just it's a double shot.
Yeah.
No ice. I don't know if you had ice actually.
Yeah, there was ice.
Oh, okay, so you had the rocks, yeah.
Yeah, right.
But it's like straight up, but like kind of mixed in with some water. That's it.
And that right there makes my night.
Yeah.
I just drink some water and I'm good.
Oh yeah, he's been loving that shit. When we went out for my birthday, he was trying to find that same exact one, and I'm like, this is not a common, like this Johnny. You can't find this anywhere.
Oh yeah, no, I went to sister-in-law's baby shower. No, excuse me, gender reveal recently, and got a really weird bottle from what country? Peru. Some country in Central America. Nicaragua.
Mm-hmm.
Dope ass shit. Like I'm saving it for a special occasion. I had some with the guy that gave it to me, and yo, amazing.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
you told me about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, wow, yeah.
Right,
I don't even
so
know. It's some type of cognac, but yeah, I'm saving it for a special occasion. I'll probably use it, bust it out for Christmas again. Pause.
I'm not a cognac person.
It's just I don't me neither, but I'm not an anything person to be honest with you. Like if I had to choose, I would say maybe tequila. Like tequila like the smoothest to me. Take a shot of that.
It depends though. Tequila's not always that smooth. It depends. I mean, like oh god, that shit is that is harsh. I don't know how you guys drink that shit. That shit is harsh.
What? Aguardiente, firewater?
It's
really not that bad.
I don't know. I had it once. Maybe I was just.
It's just got that licorice feel,
young.
Right? Huh? It's because it's got that licorice feel.
That's maybe it was that. I don't know. Yeah. I just remember being younger and just not liking it. But I also, for years, didn't even try Heineken because I was scarred for life when I was 9, and my sister made me take a sip of the beer, and that shit was fucking disgusting. Like I was scarred for life. And then I finally had it maybe like 5 years ago. I was like, you know what? I'll try it. And I actually do like Heineken. I mean, I was 9 though, so I'm not gonna like it.
It's funny you said you're scarred from Heineken because I'm also scarred from Heineken. I don't think I told you the story of why that is. What? The reason why I don't drink Heineken is because years ago.
After this, back to topics, but go.
So you want to stay on topic? Because we really went off topic.
No, it's fine. Tell the story.
Okay, so the reason why I don't drink Heineken. Years ago, my friend was getting married, and we had the bachelor party. We decided to have it at a friend's house. It was like 20, 25 of us. We're all there drinking, passing around blunts. Dude gets strippers.
Yeah.
Gets strippers to come and shit. So it's 3 strippers. They're doing their thing. And at the time, nowadays I'm like, this is fucking weird. If I don't want to do this shit. But at the time I was like, whatever. It is what it is. These girls are dancing and shit. There's a part where they grab 2 of my friends. Yeah. I'm not gonna say the names just to protect the innocent. But grabs them, takes off his shirt. He's in his boxers. We're all yelling and screaming at him like he's embarrassed as fuck. She takes his Heineken that he's drinking, puts him on the floor. She puts it up her shit up in her, yeah.
She put it up her cooch?
She put up her cooch, yeah. I was gonna wait till you said it. She put up her cooch and then takes it out and then pours it like this right on homeboy. Nasty, son. After that, I was just like, nah. And then every time I see a Heineken, I think of that. And I think of that scene, and it's just the worst thing ever. I'm like, why did she do this with a Heineken? And I'm like, I'll never drink Heineken again. I never drink Heineken again.
I can't do that. Like, I just, oh my God.
It's a nasty visual. I'm sorry to put that in your visual, but yeah. Thank God, because I never really liked Heineken anyway to begin with. I was always more of a Corona guy. But I would never drink Heineken. I mean, just because it gave me that thing. And the problem was, you know what the problem was? The girl was actually cute. The girl was actually cute. Like, if she was not a stripper and I saw her on the street, I'd be like, yo, she's fucking hot. That's a beautiful girl. But she was doing that, and I don't know why some guys were like turned on by that shit. I thought it was the nastiest shit in the world.
Oh my God.
I cringed. I turned away like it was a scary movie. Like but I kind of did this at the same time.
No, because it's a train wreck. Like you know.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I honestly, if I were there, I would have been like, I can't.
Bro, she made the nigga drink it. Like, it was so weird.
I'm trying to think. Essentially, what would it look like? I'm looking through like my makeup brushes to see. I don't know. I don't think I have like. That's insane, though. Yeah. Ha! Ugh, God. Ugh, I can't. Yeah, just put a fucking lime around the thing. Like.
Crazy night. But yeah, because of that, no more for Heineken for me. I'm good off that. So anyways, the original topic we were talking about was
I don't think
Travis
I can drink
Scott.
Stella anymore.
Stop, Stella's fine.
No, but Stella is Heineken, pretty much.
No,
Okay.
it's not. No, Heineken is the brand. It was a green bottle. Stop it.
No, but I'm saying it's, you know how like Modelo and Corona are kind of the same?
Yeah.
That's,
No, I hear you.
yeah,
I feel
but
you.
continue. Ugh.
No, but either way, so we just to move off of that, what we were talking about first was the Travis Scott thing with all of his business ventures. You said a video game that
Damn,
he's
we
getting
fucking
involved in,
just
which I
talked
don't
about this,
even know
man.
who would want to do a video game with him. I mean, I get the Fortnite thing. That was pretty cool. I saw that when it happened. That was dope.
I mean, it kind of does make sense, though.
I wonder what type of game it'd be. You know, like it's like all of a sudden he's like an action hero type game. Is it like a music game?
Yeah.
Production game, like, you know.
I don't know, but
what
he has
what
that,
else?
and then Drake has a new line of candles, and I think it's just a new line of candles, and he's gonna have one that's smelling like him, which I noted is very Badu of him to be doing.
Pause. What you mean smell like him? Like with Badu?
Oh, I thought like we had to like literally like stop.
No, sorry, no. Like pause, like on all that. Like what smell like him? What part of him?
I don't know. It just said smell like him. You know how like people like these celebrities make perfume and it says like, oh, this is what I smell like, but is it gonna smell like that? Is the candle gonna be like a cologne? Is it gonna be?
But I'm saying, like, did he sweat for like 5 hours and then do like this and just and just put it in a fucking bottle?
I have no idea.
Did they scrub his taint?
Is it his favorite like body wash? Is it? I don't know. Ew, God, taint, like I can't.
No, did they scrub his gonads? They scrub his grundle?
Maybe he wore like a G string, and then just like got a bunch of them and just boiled it in water like Badu, and then from that water, then they add whatever you do like with the wax and all that shit for the candle, and then bam. Maybe we even get to see the size of the G-string because it's boiled in the water and there's a tag that's still in there. Maybe we get like some, like you see like parts of the G-string that boiled off from each other. You never really know.
Oh,
maybe he's wearing Savage Venti because some of their G-strings and their thongs have like the little like Savage X thing, like the little medallion. Maybe there's some in there sprinkled. So, I don't know.
Drake is never gonna fuck with you now.
I think you could take a joke. He's fine. But I mean, who knows? I don't really know. But the point being, what was it? Shit, let me see the notes real quick. Oh, so these people, like Drake has always been a brand, and like even before COVID, artists, especially of that magnitude, and especially when they get to a label, you're a brand. I mean, I think indie artists should be handling themselves the same, but they tend to learn that too late, or don't learn it at all. But that you have to handle yourself as a brand, like your stage name and your presence wherever you go at events and everything is technically supposed to be a brand. So this is taking it to the next level, and it's kind of like, okay, so is this supposed to substitute for the tours? Now that all of this, it's like you're seeing it kind of more, especially now, rolling out. Then I mean, like if it wasn't COVID, like would Drake be touring right now and not boiling his G-strings for a candle? Who knows?
It's crazy because I didn't think that someone like Drake would be in a position where he had to make some money like that. But I get it. He's probably spends a lot of money anyways, and he's got to find some way to keep it coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed money. Yeah. So he's got to keep hustling. But a part of me also thinks that this is just a natural progression from when rappers started clothing lines and started liquors. Yeah. Now rappers, past 5 years they were buying art. Now all of a sudden it's like past couple years it's real estate.
Yeah.
This is just the next level. Just finding something else to put your name on. You know, like another couple years ago, investing in like Silicon Valley, you know, startup tech companies.
But those are more about like, besides the clothes, those are more about like investing and getting in. Like, I feel like those were larger markets. I mean, some of the clothing brands were large markets, but they can last but so long.
So you're saying like putting your name onto like smaller stuff like candles?
I don't think it'll last as long, but you're not, I don't think you're going to make as much money. Now, I'm not comparing it with the investing. I'm just saying it's kind of like them circling back to the clothing line, but then just being like, okay, what else can we sell? Instead of the typical clothing line. Because Drake, I heard Drake has restaurants in Toronto that he never goes to. There's actually one, I think one of them closed down or some shit. Somebody was telling me that.
It closed down. Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm sure not everything works out.
I'm trying to think, who the fuck was that I know that went to Canada, went to go see, I just heard about this recently, went to go to one of his restaurants, and they were like, he doesn't come here. I just don't remember who. Whatever, God. It was like bothering me. I'm like, I know I heard this story. I just don't remember where the fuck I heard it.
No,
but it's just like, you know, let's try to figure out how much, like, what else we can do.
Right.
Because Euphoria, did that come out? The second season, right?
Did it come out? I heard that it did. If it did, I'm been sleeping on it because I need to get back on it.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I just realized. No, because it popped up on HBO. That's why. Like HBO Max, it popped up, so I thought it did, but I just realized I did click it and it didn't.
Bet. Okay. I was waiting for a second. I haven't heard anything about it because I love that show. So I'm trying to get to
next up, Roddy Ricch talking about the music and shit.
Oh, right. So, okay. So Roddy Ricch. Now I'm fucking up the name. Roddy Ricch was quoted recently on I forget what the question was, but he mentioned, I'll just read it here, quote, music isn't going to be regressive when you're putting something out every 3 months because you ain't been going through nothing. I have to give myself time to actually go through things so I can speak on it and have a new understanding of life. Now, we were talking about this like comparing notes, and you had a pretty good retort to that. Do you want to read that or you want to go over that part?
That he's 22 years old. Would this apply to those, like, would it apply to like the inexperienced artists of his generation, or is he applying it to everybody? Because I mean, it doesn't really. It kind of wait, hold on. Because when this came out, I forgot how long ago. It was like at least a week or two ago. When this came out, a lot of people were talking about Griselda because they do put out so much fucking music, which is not a problem. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people were pointing out the fact, like, they put out music, and like a lot of music, and very fucking frequently. Right. Is like, are you talking about them? And not that he's like targeting anybody specifically, not that I know of, but if you're looking at Griselda who does that, I mean, they're not even in the same type of, like, you know, box, I guess, you know, a box. But they're not in the same generation. They've lived life. Like, they're telling their stories. You know, they're talking about what they've been through, their life and shit like that.
Yeah, these are all guys damn near in their 30s, past their 30s, close to 40s.
So does it apply to, that's what I'm saying, like, I think it more so does apply to people in his generation than him. Like, maybe he was talking about that. That's the only way I can justify that. Because I understand what he's saying, but at the same time, you look at somebody like fucking Griselda, that group, and it's like, no, like, they probably just had it in the tuck. Or even like our people, like S Double, how much music they have, but they didn't release it, but we know how much music they make on a frequent.
Right.
But they just hold it. So what if Griselda's are doing that? What if anybody's doing that and they're releasing music that's actually kind of old because they've stashed it?
Yeah, I never even, like, when I heard that, I never thought about it like he was trying to diss anybody else. And I'm sure he wasn't trying to do it subconsciously either.
I don't
I don't think
see
he
it
tried to.
that way. I can see it that
I think he
way.
was just saying like, oh, in my own opinion, like he's not worried about anybody else. It's like that's just the way that I treat it. It's no shade to anybody else. It's like I just feel like I have to live through stuff because I get it. Because dudes like Griselda, yeah, they've been through shit. They've already lived their life. They got plenty of shit that they can talk about based off their experience. And this dude is just starting. He just started going to parties. He just started being in a position where he can get any girl he wants and drive any car he wants and go to any place he wants. He just started having that. So he probably wants to go through a good year or so of that before he can really start writing and getting more into that experience. Because now his music has to change to kind of, accommodate that because that's what people are expecting. Now you're a superstar. How are you handling it? How are you moving on? You can't keep talking about your struggle.
Yeah.
Like Eminem mentioned that in the second album, in the Marshall Mathers LP. It's kind of like that.
No, I can definitely agree with that because talking about it in the sense of, I was gonna say like the demand for him to make music, and it's like I just dropped something. I mean, it hasn't been a year yet, I don't think, but it's been a good few months. No, it's been close to a year, I think.
Yeah.
No, I'm bugging. It's been maybe 9 months. 9 months tops since this project released. I know it was definitely during quarantine, maybe. But anyway, regardless. But probably if he isn't like dissing anybody, it's probably in regard of the demand for him to make music, and it's like chill kind of thing, like just relax and chill. But also, what kind of made it, what kind of proved a point is that how he sees the music and how like his progress and like you can kind of see that he's going to be around for a long time.
Oh yeah.
The way he like his outlook on it.
He
and
cares
like that
about
creative
it. He
process.
cares about putting it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, you remember back in the day, like before all this internet shit, like we knew we had to wait at least a year or so before another project came out from our favorite artist, and we didn't have too many places to go and look to find out like what's going on. We didn't get access to studio sessions, know where you were every day of the week, so we were content with like, all right, he dropped something this year, we're gonna have to wait another year, or until he's on a show that we all watch and be like, oh, yo, did you check out the interview? He said he's gonna drop so and so. That's it. Now it's something we're expecting shit out of people. If I drop a 10-track project in January, if I don't drop shit the rest of the year, I'm looked at as crazy. But if I dropped a track a month that year, y'all gonna keep saying, "Oh, I'm staying on top of shit."
Yeah,
I did the same thing, just in a different way. But because of the way I did it, it's not looked as fresh anymore.
No, I get you.
That's how shit's changed. Like it's like, what have you done for me lately? Like I need this shit now, and I can see why there's so much whack shit.
Because they're more because either they're not either. It's most like because their labels like the fans want more. We have to keep this demand. Like that's what you want, right? You like that's what labels want.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
Give me like the fan. This is what the fans want. In order for us to stay afloat, we have to give the fans they want. So, motherfucker, keep making music. Let's keep putting out. But at the same time, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
it doesn't work that way. Like I think not only are you exhausting the artist, but you're also exhausting the fans. Like it's just too much. It's too much music at once.
Yeah.
At least for music people. Trying to keep up with everything. I haven't listened to any new music in a long time. Well, at least 2 weeks.
It's been that long. It's been that long for you?
Yeah.
What was the last album you heard?
I can't even fucking tell you at this moment, actually. Shit. The Ransom album.
Okay.
That was the last one I heard.
That was the last one you heard. Okay.
Like that week, that was the last. Like I had, was it St. John? Like that was that week. That Friday was the last time I heard like new releases.
Rock Marciano dropped his album on all platforms. The one that was previously available like through his website.
That was the same. That was the same day of like St. John and like a few other people I listened to. Right. But his shit, it was exclusive.
Which
not exclusive, but you had to buy it.
which is crazy.
And I like you, but I'm not spending $40 on it. No,
no, I hear you on that. If I'm gonna spend that much, it's gonna be on probably merch if anything.
Yeah, and it had to be somebody I like too. Like not that I like, but like somebody I know.
No, I feel you on that. I still have to go through again St. John's album, Static Select album, Mickey Fax album, Rock
Mickey
Marcy's
Fax,
album.
I didn't know.
Mickey Fax dropped, I think last Friday or so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I haven't even been keeping track of anything either. I wanna tonight there's Kid Cudi, there's
shit, that's right.
Was that Harlow, Jack Harlow or
Jack Harlow?
Yeah, he's tonight too. I seen a couple others. I'm just forgetting their names. And then while we're talking, but Kid Cudi, bruh. So there's people who have already heard it, like industry people that I follow, and they're all saying that this is probably his best album in a long time. Cudi's.
In a long time.
I'm trying. I don't think I really liked the last couple. Not that I didn't like them, but
what was the last one?
The last one technically would be the Ghost one that I did like. Would be part of like the Cruel Summer shit. Kanye's manic episode. Summer.
What, the Wyoming shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically that.
What's before that?
Let me see. I gotta look.
Because when people say that, all you're saying is, it's just better than the last two albums. I mean, obviously, it's the best one.
That's how I see it. But oh yeah, hell yeah. So Kids See Ghost, I actually did fuck with. That was 2 years ago. I can't really see the year for this one. Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, I wasn't really a fan of.
I forgot about that.
Speed, Bullet to Heaven. I think I liked that one, but I was like, whatever about it. The last project that I'm gonna just skip it. The last one I really fucking loved was Indicud and Man on the Moon Volume 2, and the first one, Man on the Moon.
Okay, so I can see that. All right, so he put out a good one. I guess what these people are saying.
Yeah, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because to me, I still my bad. My shit is still Man on the Moon, the first one, and Kid Named Cudi, the mixtape. His early shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because it would, not counting the mixtape, this is his 8th album, and I only like 3.
Yeah.
4. I actually did like Kids See Ghost. It wasn't all him, but I actually really liked his parts in it. But I'm really excited about this one. They said it's like amazing.
All right, let's hope for the best then. Shit.
And then somebody else who Pusha T didn't release. There's no like release date, but the album is on the way. He just confirmed and a thing with B. Actually. Let me see if I can send it to you.
They want to know who's on the album, B. They want to know.
You know, I haven't even to be honest with y'all, I haven't put any features on the album yet.
They want no production, B. They don't care about the features.
Oh, listen. As of right now, it's only Ye and Pharrell and Neptune.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's
it. That's it.
That's some exclusive right there.
Yeah. That's it. Ain't nothing to talk about.
What y'all think about that, Max?
I bring the best out. I bring the best. I bring the best out of everybody.
Listen, I gotta say, I heard a couple of the Pharrell joints. Listen,
man.
Listen.
Don't even. Let's not even. Listen, you know what?
I heard like 4 of them joints, and I immediately put an order in for a car.
Listen. Me too, though.
All right.
Oh, that's crazy.
So half Kanye, half Neptune / Pharrell. I fuck with it. I like that. Like the sound of it already. I mean, shit. I mean, Daytona was amazing to me. And of course, Push's history as part of the Clips. You know, that's his best. Yeah. I mean, shit. Ain't nothing gonna change. It's straight up coke rap, but it's done by the best coke rapper that's alive. So I'm down for that. Put me down. I'm always listening to a Pusha album or a mixtape or whatever single. I'm down.
Because his last two, the King Push and Daytona, shit was fucking fire.
Amazing. Come on, man. My name is my name. I love that shit. Yeah, man. There's too much shit. There's too much shit I like from Push.
Yeah. All right. So what do you want to do next? Do you want to stay with Kanye, or do you want to do Teyana, which is kind of still staying with the whole good music flow?
No, let's go to Kanye since we're still there, kind of.
Any ghostwriters that people could say wrote for Ye or wrote for this one, I could turn around and say, but Ye wrote for Jay-Z if we're going to do that.
Okay,
so now we got to say Jay-Z has ghostwriters. And that's a whole different conversation.
I don't know about
that. But
we
don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to have that conversation because I want to still do business with Roc Nation and Tidal. So I don't want to have this conversation. But I have to keep it real and tell you that I have footage and evidence that Kanye West came in the studio,
gave him a line,
and gave him a song, a hook, and a bridge. I gotta get these devils out of my life. That's Kanye. I'm from the murder capital where we murder for. That's Kanye. Lucifer. I did the beat. That I gave you. That I wrote that for you. That's no different than what Quentin Miller did for Jay-Z.
I don't disagree, but
so Jay-Z don't got ghostwriters?
Play me the Kanye reference.
It's in Fade the Black movie. You want me to find a timestamp for you?
No, I know it's in there. I remember. I have the movie on DVD. I could go home.
You just
and watch
don't want.
Right
we don't want to accept that.
No.
Fuck that shit, right? Like.
All right, so I watched it. So I'm going through the comments, and I completely forgot about this. Somebody, let me see, what was the one? Producers come up with songs that have hooks and bridges all the time. And pretty much saying like that's not ghostwriting. And then he wants clout. He's not wrong. That person's not wrong. And then let me see. Yeah, somebody else was like, Ye wrote the chorus for Lucifer, but like producers do all the time. And then somebody mentions Pharrell, which I forgot about this one. Pharrell has done this for Hove as well. He has produced for him because they produced the song for Jay with Jay in mind. But Jay doesn't get help on verses. To me, choruses and hooks don't count.
Yeah, I'm in the same school of thought as well. As long as they're not really helping you with the verse. I mean, they might help with the melody in the verse or something, but as far as like the lyrics that are written, the punchlines, all the wordplay put into it, entendres, such, that is from the artists themselves. That's how it should be, at least. You know, bridges and choruses, that's always happened. What am I supposed to believe that Jay-Z wrote all those damn hooks for the singers and shit? Or Ja Rule wrote all them shits that Shanti and them sung? Oh, man, come on. Those came from the producers or another songwriter that was in the room.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it is what it is. Ain't nobody like, that's why it's a big deal to me.
Somebody said, well, his business with Roc Nation and Tidal is over now.
Yeah, it's crazy because that's like the second different podcast that I've seen him on. So I'm like, all right, this guy's on some type of like.
Oh, he's been on another one? I mean, I know Jay Mills.
I saw footage of another one. Yeah, Jay Mills. So I'm like, so when you had that comment about the clout chasing, I'm like, I could see that. It just sounds like you're on like a you just put out like a tell-all book and you on your press run. You know, you telling stories of the industry, untold stories. I can see that like right now. That might, blacklist them from a couple people.
Yeah,
just for opening your mouth about shit that shouldn't, have to be spoken about. But at the same time, what he said, he's got a point. If you're getting at Drake about the Quentin Miller shit for that, you got to get at Jay for that. If it was the same thing. But I don't know. But the Quentin Miller shit, the Quentin Miller shit had verses in it though.
Yeah, that was like a full on. I think it might have been like a demo. But like Drake has done demos for, like recalling back to the LimeWire days. I've even had like demos from Drake because like they've been like released. So there's songs where you even hear him like that he couldn't think of like what to write in this little space, and then he goes back like when you've done that too, where you're just like, oh fuck, like I'm missing this part of the song, like I'm trying to figure out my words. But it was a clear demo. It actually sounded really good, and then I would hear the actual version of the song and be like, nah, I don't fuck with this. Or like Miguel's demos would leak. Like it could have just been a demo and he just ran with it. Because it'll be like a full-on written out song.
Yeah.
Or at least most of it. So you never know.
It's just, at first I thought he was just being too literal, but it kind of makes sense. But I guess at the end of the day, if you're assisted through your verses,
yeah,
then it could be, debated that you have a ghostwriter. So right. I guess that's where I would stand with that.
Teyana next.
All right, my breaking news, by the way. The dude that played Debo just died.
No.
Tiny Lister. I don't know if you can
see. Debo.
2020 took Debo. Debo.
God. All right, let's get back on topic.
Like, I'm just tired, baby. I'm tired. And I think, and it's not to throw anybody like under the bus, but I do feel like majority of what that post was toward my label that I've been signed to for almost 10 years. Everything that you guys see of me, everything that I put out, everything that I do is like 100% me, and my thing about it is there's no gun to anybody's head to do anything that they don't want to do. So yes, I am going to feel underappreciated if I'm putting in 110% and my label is giving me, they're reciprocating 10% of that.
Okay, so based off the footage that she put on, I guess this was an IG live. She basically stated that she's going to step away. She's not really looking to jump in the booth and make any new music. She felt that she didn't get the support that she needed from the label. She had mentioned about going and putting in 110% and just reciprocating 10% from the label. Like, not really showing her any love. She wasn't really giving any answers to why. And, when you feel so unappreciated, she felt defeated, in a sense. So
yeah, and then she's not getting into the booth anymore. Clarifies her decision is not about winning a Grammy, which a lot of us thought when she first tweeted something about retiring. Most of us thought it was about the Grammy because she didn't get nominated when she should have.
Right,
which I thought was very dramatic. Yeah,
it been a shitty
very dramatic reason. But this does make sense, talking about 10 years and all that shit. So hopefully, I saw, what was it? Game sent out had this post and the caption was long as fuck. I actually read some of it and it was the softer side of Game.
Can that not be considered clout?
Because he's reaching out to someone who wants to retire
in public.
I mean, I guess so.
So much.
I just don't want to. Yeah. Category. Yeah, but then you have to look at everything as clout.
Yeah, I know.
And be cynical about everything. So
exactly.
I try not to. Yeah, this industry is.
It's thoughtful.
Is what it is.
But you never know. It's thoughtful, but you never know you don't know Game's intentions. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were saying this industry is thoughtful. I'm like, this
industry. No.
No, you mean what he did? Yeah.
Yeah, what he did was thoughtful. But at the same time, it's anybody could do that shit and then have some hidden agenda behind that shit. People are sick. You know what I mean? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Debo, that's right. Tiny Lister, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Debo. 2020 took Debo.
Yeah, it's just fucking wild.
So guys, it's about that time for your favorite segment, my favorite segment, Sade's favorite segment, even Juan's favorite segment, Cass's favorite segment, my sleeping ass kid's favorite segment, my new dog's favorite segment, the Yosaverse's favorite segment. Don't know.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Can we not do these Zooms? I will quarantine in my house and not talk to anybody if we can not do these Zooms anymore. Please. Cool. Don't stare at me like that. Come on.
You got it.
All right, what's your pick?
All right, so damn, I didn't know we were going on the spot that quick. caught me by surprise.
So while Pro is looking for his If You Don't Know, I have made, in honor of our Realiversary, I'm rolling out. I was supposed to do a rollout for this last night and I forgot. Rolling out our If You Don't Know new playlists. They're going to be updated weekly. It's going to be from the past 10 episodes. So, if you don't see your name on there anymore, well, it's because you were like 11 plus episodes ago. So right now there's only the past 9 episodes, and then after we pick ours, I'm going to add them. So yeah, and they're on SoundCloud. Awesome. SoundCloud has most of the songs, has most of our picks. Apple and Spotify that has all of them. The link is available on our Instagram page. So yeah.
Nice.
And that is it. All right, your pick. You ready?
All right, so my pick, yes, comes from young spitter by the name of Dead Crow. Used to go by the name Dress Cash. He's a homie of mine that I met here in Jersey. And he now currently lives in Colombia. Can't wait to see him again. I know he's going to be trying to get out here as soon as he can. But for now, he's doing his damn thing out there. He put out a new single called King Koopa.
It ain't Christmas, but I brought the trees and the raps in to get your mind bent like Beckham when he taps it. See me on the streets, they dap him. On the beach, they clap him. Shit, standing ovation, had him standing ovation. All them nights in those basement, all it took was some time. Been writing rhymes since probation and taking heed from those that's ahead of time. Don't play with fire if you won't burn through the time. All of this is spoken out, that's from my socks, I pull a dimmy out. Move with paranoia every time you see me out. Why I stick to myself like cam girls? And cause these rappers is acting like fangirls. And I ain't trying to...
That's available on all streaming platforms. It's even available on Deezer, which I laughed about because I only know one other person that uses Deezer, which is Bufo. Shout out to Bufo on the beat.
I just started listening to it just now. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So I don't know if I should just play it now or it's just gonna play on the thing.
It's gonna play while we're talking, and then I'll space it out so it's just like they get a few seconds out of it.
No, it's great to see this guy's progression. Being out there. I remember when he first moved out there, and we stayed in contact about everything. He was feeling some type of way about everything going on and whether his skills would be lacking and how different his sound would be. But he's starting to now find himself and get his sound together. He's working with the right people out there. He's networking and doing what an artist should be doing out there. And he's working on his Spanish rap as well as his English rap. It's pure boom bap. Yeah, dude's very, very talented. He's got a lot going for him. So as long as he stays focused, and does what he has to do, he should be all right out there. I'm very proud of the dude.
That's fair.
Yeah, man. Dead Crow.
All right. So my, if you don't know, is somebody that I don't know. I don't think you were there. No, I don't know. I know Guest definitely put me onto him. Lenny Harold, singer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were there, right?
I've seen him live a couple times. Most recently, I saw him at a Wave show.
I think that's what it was. Then.
Yeah,
I was like, I remember there was a show, and then I know. I felt like I was talking to Guest and somebody else. I just didn't know if it was you. So I
killed that shit.
But yeah, Lucky is the song.
And you stop and stare. We move the earth when we walk in. Try to hold us down, baby, we gon' win. Young, gifted, and black, I wanna say it again. We shine like diamonds when the sun hit the scale. Black is night to the gold sands of the Sahara. We get finer with time. Can it get any better? Black girl magic, black boy joy. So resilient, we lift up every voice. Didn't choose to be black. Didn't choose to be black. But I got
kind of like that funky type, yeah. And it's R&B that I fucking love. So it's really fire. So,
I remember him killing that show.
Yeah.
This fucking thing out there.
Yeah, because this project, it's high energy. Especially this song, it's super high. I haven't heard the project since it came out. But I do remember this song, and I'm kind of happy you chose the video for it. And it's pretty good. I fuck with it.
What was the song called?
Lucky.
Oh,
yeah, let me get the project. So this song, so Lucky is from his Lucky Extended EP. that dropped sometime this year, which I haven't heard this EP. The last one I heard, his project was Cosmic. That dropped a couple years ago, but I heard it when after you guys had put me on to him. I was like, let me find out like if he has music out, and that's what I said. But I love his shit. It was pretty good. I really like his voice. I like his style. And then he also actually has, I think he's on a podcast or like the radio show. Let me see. He's a co-star on Tired Tuesdays, and they're live every Tuesday night. Talk about music, life, love, and everything.
Oh, so what's up?
That starving and tired artists go through. Which is actually pretty fire. Let me follow them. Let me check his shit out. But yeah, that's it. It's my Teyana.
All right, not bad. A little bit of R&B flavor in there.
I fuck with his shit.
Still stuffy? Okay. Yeah, so.
Any closing notes?
Nah, man. Just this has been a great 1 year Realiversary with you. Even though this is not the way that I wanted to celebrate with you.
I know. It's
so
a
when
bit
I see
messy.
you, we'll celebrate.
Yeah, and it's a bit messy because we took a week off. Or 2 weeks off. A week off.
And you can cut this part if you want to or whatever. You can keep it on. It's up to you. But I said I was going to come and see you and bring you a gift. And it wasn't anything crazy. So I'm just going to pull it out here. So you've been saying that you had a lot of wrist pain. So I went and got you some Pro Care wrist guards because Pro Cares.
Oh my god, it's so fucking cute. Put it up.
The brand's called Pro Care.
Oh my god.
So I got you 2 of them.
Like it actually goes around, or
yeah,
is it just
it's specifically for carpal tunnel.
Oh, that's fucking fire.
Yeah, it's,
I didn't have to. Why would I edit this out? This is not corny.
Well, I just thought, but it's from me and V.
That's awesome. Thank you. That's not corny. Why would you want me to edit this out?
Oh no, nigga, I thought you might thought it was corny.
No, it's not. I'm actually in pain.
Well, I was trying to help because again, Pro Cares. At the Lyrical Fix Pod, this has been a crazy ass episode. Crazy in a weird way. At Lyrical Fix Pod on IG.
Did you forget how to close the episode?
No, I was going to close the episode. At Lyrical Fix Pod on IG. Check us out on Anchor, Audio Mac, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe. Give us those 5-star ratings. Keep us hot out on these podcast streets. My name is Kid Pro, and that's
Sade.
We're your host for Lyrical Fix Pod.
You never say that.
I know. I wanted to do something different.
Oh, he threw me off, and I'm like, "Oh, you about to say my name?"
It's been the Realiversary. What a year it's been. What a fantastic, amazing year it has been. It's been truly groundbreaking. I feel validated. I feel a sense of validity in my work. I feel such value in what I'm doing here. It's
so look, I got a new flavor, and it's mango pineapple. I'm gonna try to save it for next week. It probably won't actually last till next week. I was trying not to laugh through that, so I had to choose the subject. But it's been a really good year, though. Honestly.
Yeah, no, fuck what I said. It's been a good year. No, it's been a good year. Yeah, that's why it's a Realiversary. No.
Look, no, but this past year has been it's been insane. This past year has been insane, but at the same time, honestly, I think I made a good decision, the right decision, and I'm still happy for it. So,
love you, buddy.
Oh, don't even cry.
Oh, someone threw an onion. Someone threw an onion in the room. That's what happened. Someone threw an onion in here.
God damn it, me.
God damn it. No, keep him in the kitchen. Out here.
Oh. Should we just make this like our actual anniversary, or should we just stick with August?
No, this is our anniversary.
Yeah, we just stick with this.
It's this one. It's this one. That's just how it has to be.
Oh, pro cares. All right, peace.
All right, peace, everybody.